Okay, there we go. It's been about a minute. I just always gotta give some time. Alright, let's go ahead and switch back into the game in a second. Don't worry, chat, today I double checked, made sure that I wasn't wearing the wrong skin, so we won't have any problems with that, theoretically. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Here we are. Let's switch into F5 view just so we can have a little greeting. I'm not gonna hold an axe for this. That sounds a little concerning, honestly. So hello! My name is Quimby Alert, and welcome back to A Mayor's Paradise. Oh, it's looking... chat, every time I look at the village. Hey, yeah, I do remember you from yesterday. How you doing? I realized I was pronouncing your name with a C, like Mickey. Is that... I'm sorry for that. I was looking at your name again and realized that it does not have a C. So, is there something you prefer that I call you, or is just like fart-faced Mickey fine? Because, I don't know, I just want to make sure you're comfortable. But how you doing? I'm gonna do a little wave. Hello. While I'm waiting for, I don't know, typing and chat and stuff, today's plan is to work more on house. For sure? Yeah, sure. Sounds good. Yeah, so I want to work more on house today. We did a lot of work on the second floor yesterday, and I'm very excited to do more. Today, I think we've reached the point where I can start putting glowstone in and stuff. I'm gonna have to check to make sure, but yeah, let's switch out of F5. You know, it's been approximately enough time. We're gonna have to go into the Nether at some point, because I definitely do not have. I don't have enough glowstone to finish out this project. I should really, like, I don't know, fill this in and add more ladders and stuff, but I need to find a way to, get up here. Chat, okay, wait, chat. Just talking about construction stuff really quick, and, like, I don't know, plans for the future. So, the thing is, I'm thinking about adding in a grand staircase here. I was kind of considering, like, what I want to do with this front room area. Hey, yo! Zoom F1441. Yeah, sorry, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to pronounce it. Can I just call you Zoom? Is that alright? But, yo, hello! But yeah, no, chat, I'm thinking about adding a grand staircase in here. Either having, like, one big one in the front here up to the second floor, or having, like, two ones going around the side up to the second floor, leaving the entranceway here, to, like, go into the main part of the first floor. I don't know how much room I left myself for doing a staircase like that, but you know, I'm willing to completely overhaul my entire design and break most of the progress I've done thus far to achieve it. So you know, we're doing great out here. Was industrial explained so I can get better understanding? Yeah, so I'm one of the main goals of, like, working in this area here. So I'm just gonna go grab some materials while I talk. So industrial is, I'm specifically referring to the period of around, like, 1860s-ish to 1890s-ish in America. Like the United States of America. I know there's more America than just, like, the US, as Americans like to call it. But it's kind of the period where, you know, like, factories were the main, like, work for people in a lot of ways. There were lots of big corporations on the rise that were, like, taking advantage of lax laws and, you know, mining lots of natural resources. And, like, if the example that comes to mind is Pennsylvania had a lot of, like, huge mining projects in it that were, like, to mine out the coal that was a valuable resource there. But yeah, so what I do is I'm playing as a person who's decided, so I'm the mayor of the city here. It's called New Stunk City, and my goal in life is to become a rich and powerful robber baron, and to, you know, take complete economic control of the area. So, like, I've got a factory over there. I need to build another one, but the goal is to, like, control the workplace of all the people, control the you know, movement of goods and services and stuff. I've got, like, railroads that I've built. Oh, railroads are a big part of the industrial aesthetic. I love railroads. But yeah, that's kind of the industrial thing. Do you have any questions about that? Is there something I can, like, I don't know, any things I didn't explain very well with that. I like the industrial era a lot. It's got a really unique vibe, and just the way that, you know, I don't know, the openness of it all, where this was an area that hadn't been explored yet, and because of that, there's so many things that want me to think, yo, go for a level. You gotta add more role-playing people, sounds cool. Oh yeah, your dream is to be a capitalist? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, we're role-playing capitalism. Yeah, but yeah, so sometimes I have more people on here depending on like when they're available and the days and stuff, but yeah, no, you're right. Role-playing industrialism and the rise of like modern capitalism is more fun with other people. But yeah, no, I would say that yeah, your dream is to be capitalist. And quick obligatory disclaimer that this is all roleplay, and most of the stuff that my character says and does I don't actually agree with. Just want to get that out there. I personally am not a stone cold capitalist, but the mayor certainly is. Yeah, no, I like the industrial era is so interesting, and like just the lack of regulation on anything. You know, we've talked a few times about like actual real life stuff that happened with the era. Yeah, sure, wink wink. Yeah, no, for sure. I personally am not a capitalist. Cough, cough, cough. Yeah. Yeah. You guys are just gonna have to take my word on that one. But we've talked about several things. Like, one subject I got stuck on for a while, hiding the true side. I mean, listen, I am like semi in character most of the time, so you'll get me saying things like, wow, I should exploit those people and like use those resources for my own gain, and they'll be like, wait, I'm thinking gonna take your word. Okay, yeah, you guys can just believe that I am actually a, you know, intense capitalist. That's fine. I won't stop you from that. That was almost a really clean MLG. I just missed the landing. Oh, but yeah, so it's a little later than the period that we're working with exactly, but we've talked a bit about like the radium girls of the early 20th century and the way that they were given like no workplace protections and no like ways to know that the stuff that they were working with was dangerous. And it's that kind of, there was so much changing about the world, so many new inventions being discovered, so much going on with like you know, like bacteria being discovered and like all the things happening, but the normal everyday person didn't have a great way to find out any of that stuff. So they just have to like listen to whatever authorities they could, who would probably generally also have incorrect information. And yep, it's just a mess. It's much more fun to think you're a capitalist IRL. Okay, yeah. I mean, again, I do tend to I do tend to say things like, there was one notable moment, I keep trying to get away from it, but it always comes back, where we were talking about the child labor aesthetic. Funniest stream title I've seen? Oh, thank you. I thought about that one long and hard. Okay, but so listen. I know it sounds bad. But child labor, I can't get away from it. There was one time someone was telling me about a super smelter I could build, and they were like, yeah, it gives like real like kind of big machine thing that you'd see like children working on and stuff in the day. And I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, like that's the aesthetic we're going for, like child labor. And then I realized there's child labor too. Oh, yep. I keep trying to be like, no child labor here, but it's, I don't think I can get away from it at this point. I think it's just gonna be ingrained in the stream forever. It's rather unfortunate. So anyways, grand staircase. I've never built a grand staircase before, so that's gonna be good times. I'm trying to decide if I want to try to go for like, I think I don't want to do big staircase in the middle, because that would be go upstairs, but you know, the first floor is like the reception floor. That's where there's gonna be like open to people. So I'm thinking the double staircases thing is going to be better. But I don't know if I even can go for like this swoopy to the side, or if I just want to do like straight up and down ones. It must be fun to roleplay a greedy capitalist with literal slaves. Not literal slaves. Is the stairs going to be spiral? I think I'm going to try for it. Because I could do just like straight stairs, but that sounds like, I don't know, it sounds too square for the period. Because, so first of all, not literal slaves, because slavery is wrong. Let's start with that. But then second of all, we're going around like 1870 for the time period, which is post, you know, like Civil War stuff. So we're just gonna be like, nope, no slavery. But yeah, with the whole like 1870s kind of aesthetic, things were very like lavish and curved and stuff. So I think doing a spiral stair would be better. Make a trident farm. Oh no. Oh no, I have so many projects, but I do think having a trident would be fun. I think I've got some stairs. Let me go grab them to maybe experiment a bit. I mean, I would love to get a trident at some point. I've got a lot of like enchanted books and villagers who make enchanted books geared towards tridents. Let's see, I could have sworn I had some stairs out here. You could fly? Ah, that would be so cool. Yeah, and with flying may sound anachronistic. It doesn't fit with the environment, but we're like, it's Minecraft. Like, sometimes you gotta just fly. I could have sworn I had some stairs around here, like the brick stairs. Name a trident airplane if you get one. Okay, I will name a trident airplane. No, my chests are such a mess. I cannot find anything in this place, and that's why that is why I want a house so bad. This all right here, this problem that we're having right now, this is why I'm desperate to get a house so I can have my own storage space for once. It's just what is going on with these chests? I swear that I've seen them before. Like, I'm gonna make some more, and then I'm gonna find some. Wait. I think they might be in the chest over here. This is why I want a house. Yes, okay, there were 4 of them. That's not very many. Sign up from the roleplay. You're really good at talking. I'm trying to practice that so my streams aren't boring and my videos go more smooth. Oh, thank you. I would like to thank the Academy, and by the Academy I mean my improv teachers, because they taught me how to just talk stuff. Gotta organize the equipment. Yeah. Oh, chat. So here's the plan for for the layers of the house. So first floor is going to be like the reception floor. That's going to be where, all the people can come and, like maybe hold a ball there every once in a while. The second floor is going to be the utilities floor. That's going to be where, like, we're going to have massive storage areas and, huge amounts of chests and stuff. There's going to be a third floor. This building is heckin' gigantic. There's going to be a third floor, and that's going to be the personal floor. That's going to be where I'm going to live, where my pets are going to live. Gonna figure out how to build some furniture up there. Chat, this building is going to be so huge. This is a monstrosity of a building. Which, by the way, I don't think I've mentioned it recently, but the design for this building is based off of it's a building called the Breakers in Newport, and it's one of the summer homes of the Vanderbilts. So gotta lean into the Robert Baron vibes. Okay. So let's see if I can figure out how to do curved staircase. I've already built sections of the house, so that's gonna be absolutely wild. So let's see, how many do I need to go up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, because I've got 2 layers of floor there. So I gotta get up 8 levels, which means I need the stairs to be at least 8 long. I don't want the stairs to start too close to the entrance. The fitness gram pacer test is a multitude of. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I'll try again and do it better. The fitness gram pacer test is a multitude of physical activities and will get increasingly more difficult the more you continue. I think that's supposed to be. I will test you on your physical capacity, and your results will be given to after the test. That multigram pacer test, it gets in everywhere, chat. I thought in my last high school PE class, that would be the last of it, but nope. Nope, we're just gonna keep going. So okay, wait, I gotta count. Oh, chat, you ever just count? So I think I like the length of the beginning reception hall here, so I'm probably going to extend it this way so that we can have the staircase just like right here. And I mean, to be fair, that this is like the only part of the reception hall always kind of looked a little small to me. So probably gonna have to deconstruct a big section of this wall, but that'll be fine. So let's see, what if we do, I'm just like placing stairs as a theoretical. So let's see, this would be so much easier if I could go on like half measures, but what if we do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Does that work? That might work. And just decide leaves? Oh, that's chill, that's chill. You guys can leave whenever you desire if you so choose. 1.6k, yeah! Farm the channel points. Again, chat, I want you guys to be capitalists with me. I want you to also get like extremely rich and then be like, oh my gosh, what have I done? You know? You know, I think I'm going to compress this a little bit. I'm gonna make it a bit smaller just because I still want there to be like a big open entry space when you come in. And if the stairs come too close, then we can't have just like giant gaping hole in the wall. So just gonna take a second and completely redo this. Okay, I want it to end on this parallel. I've lost a stair somewhere. Ah! Oh, the bricks were throwing me off there. Oh, rip to the bricks. What did I actually have? Yeah. I always just figure like people can be here as long as they want, and if they don't want to be here, they don't have to be. Let's see. Okay, and then so that's a staircase there. No, I do want it to come a little further out. I'm chill. I'm chill if people like need to go or just like want to go. That's fine. So what if we take it and go like that, that. Wait, no, I need to count again. 2, 4, 6, and is that 8? Chat, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. There we go. It's getting a little dark. I'm gonna have to sleep soon. Oh, chat, it's fun times. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2. There. So let's see if that's where, I mean, I'm gonna have to put in the rest of the stairs so I can get an idea of it all, but I think that might leave us for a good opening space, but then also, you know, give an opportunity for it to be a cool curving staircase kind of look. I'm thinking we start it like more at a sideways angle and like have it be a longer stair going out all the way to the wall, and then like as it goes up, it just kind of like goes less from a sideways point of view to, you know, to more vertical, perpendicular. I can't think of the word right now, but you know, I always just count and find out right when I'm almost finished with my build. Yeah, I feel that. It's always like, oh yes, I can count, I can commit basic math, and then no, I cannot count, I cannot commit basic math. Listen, chat, counting is just like legitimately really difficult. Like, I don't do much math, like complicated math these days, because, you know, I'm out of high school. But I've remembered, like, when I was learning math and stuff, like calc, that the actual, like, calculus concepts were generally pretty easy, but I'd always mess up on the algebra. Did I do this the same on both sides? I think I did. Alright, so if we imagine that those are the staircases, and then it's leading up like that on either side, yeah, then that still leaves us with big entryway here. You could even like take the entryway back down to there, so then just this first room is like even larger. So we have to revert to banging rock against other rock. I mean, I'm not opposed. Like, for people who enjoy it, that's fine. But like for the rest of us, I mean, math doesn't make fun noises like rocks do. Math doesn't you know, give you the satisfaction of, ah yes, I hit this thing with this other thing. I keep getting the feeling that like I'm off center somehow, and I don't think I actually am, but Brain says, no, you've messed it up. It's probably the enchanting table is throwing me off. My phone's gonna die and I'm walking home. I'm gonna be right back soon. Oh, okay. Thank you for following, Zoom. And good luck with your walk home. Like, stay safe. I'm sorry about your phone dying. You got this. Yes. Okay, so then the first big room is gonna extend out to here. I'm moving the enchanting table up to the second floor as soon as it's completed. Then, yeah, okay, then we can have, like, big open space here. Again, gigantic opening hall, which is... I'm very excited to have just, like, a huge, open, welcoming space. Gonna fill these in, because gonna take the wall out towards that way. Oh, chat. Do I want to, like, excavate this section of the area first and then build the staircase? Here, how about... no, let's leave that for a second. Instead, let's pull out these bricks and just... extend this that way so that we can get a better idea of the space limitations that we're working with. Okay. Then let's take this in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and snap. Not that. Not that one. Okay, so then that would be like the opening hall area, staircase on either side with cool little like staircase under bits. Ooh, chat. That kind of reminds me of City Hall in Montgomery, Alabama. It was, I think it's even, is it the Capitol building? I don't know if it is. But they've got these staircases that go like this. And if you stand like over here, and you whisper something facing this way, the people standing like over here on this side can hear it because of the way that the acoustics in the room work. It just like bounces around. That's really cool. I kind of like the idea of doing that. So I read my stream just to notice. Oh yeah. So I was like, we should read Cold Parallel, and I was like, yeah, that sounds really nice. Let's do that. And so yeah. Hope it was a good stream for you. Okay, I'm not right on top of a glowstone. Hello, Mr. Malouk. Good to see you. Yep, being silent is very chill. I am overhauling the front hall of my house. Okay. Alright, so yeah, now the room is going to extend all the way to out there. Yes, alright. That's looking good. And then though that's going to be up to the top of the staircase where it's going to meet up with the entry to the like second hall. Silent? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I guess if we're really kind of thinking about it, all of you are silent because you know, I'm the only one like talking, so you know, kind of interesting. I think I am gonna excavate it just cause I want to see where I'm going. So yeah, let's go ahead and break all of this. I'm gonna have to break some of these too because I'm extending the hall all the way out that way. Chat, you know, today seems like a great day to just destroy some of the progress that I've made thus far in the, you know, to start a new project. I can't talk, chat. It was like, why would we finish a project when we could just start a new one? Progress is now dust. Oh no. Oh no, chat, I'm going against my own ideology because progress is like my main goal as mayor. Chalk it up to frustration over yesterday's strike/union. That's fair. Maybe I'm just mad at that Jeffrey kid for leaving signs all over the city saying to join the strike. Oh boy. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, chat, yesterday for Labor Day we had a strike. I had someone come on and be a worker that started a labor union, so that was fun. It was very exciting. Okay, and then, yeah, that's as far as we need to take it. Heck it. I'm going after them. Sunshine, I spend a lot of time collecting these things. I don't wanna see them go to waste. Alright, then how far does this extend past this section? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, that sounds about right. Whee! Okay, chat, let's play a game called Can Quimby Count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Oh, that's correct. Chat, I can count. I have the oh, it feels good. It feels very good, you know? Being able to count. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Chat, you want to talk about penguins? I kind of want to talk about penguins. Cause there's a series on Netflix that I watched like the first 2 episodes of about penguins going to find oh gosh, what's it called? They're like the penguins that go to this one town in summer. I never don't want to talk about penguins. Penguins look stupid. I would agree with that, but only on land. Like in water, I'd argue they look pretty cool. But land penguins, mostly funny. Honestly, yeah. Honestly, not gonna disagree on that one. But yeah, no, in water I'd argue that they look pretty smooth. They're just like, ah yes, I swim here and I'm like, incredible. Okay, right here. Yes, that looks correct. This is also called Can Quimby Perform Basic Parkour? Like, jump 1 block. But no, penguins. Like, there's a series on Netflix about them, about these penguins that like go to South Africa, and it's interesting. These penguins go to like this one town every year to like have their chicks and stuff. And it's interesting just thinking about, yes, here's this bird that decided Quimby parkour. Yeah, it is Quimby parkour hours. But just these birds that decided, yes, you know that thing that we like developed, that whole flight stuff that's, you know, one of our unique niches in most like ecosystems and stuff? Yeah, we're actually not gonna do that. We're just gonna not fly. And honestly, kind of a Chad move, I would argue. Like, listen, these penguins took one look at their established niche in life and said, no thank you. We will eat fish instead and just not. Chadguin. If we're doing the humorous pronunciation of penguin, Chadguin. But yeah, no, they're just such rebels. They're like the rebels that all like 13-year-old rebels want to be. You know, when it's like the I'm not like other girls kind of phenomenon stuff. But like penguins really aren't like other girls, you know? Penguins just said, we're just gonna be like actually unique. Like, sorry, rip to all other birds, but we're just not. I'm not like other birds. # just penguin things. Exactly. That's what penguins said. And then they decided to just have like lots of them, like lots of different kinds of penguins, like the very little ones and then the very large ones and the ones with like yellow feathers and stuff. Which, to be fair, I mean, I know that a lot of species have, you know, like lots of animals have different species and they all tend to look different stuff, but I don't know, I just feel like penguins do it better. And I don't know, they really are just very funny. Like, why did they do the things that they do? Why did they walk the way that they walk? And again, evolution stuff, but just, again, penguins looked at their established niche and said, no thank you, we are not going to do that. Which, I respect them for that. Okay, I'm gonna go up and do a little bit of work on the top and then gonna dismantle the floor that I spent so long on. Yo, that was pretty good. Alright. So here's the plan. We're just gonna go ahead and put blocks right there. Funniest crap I've ever seen. Guy who has seen a penguin. Literally anyone who has seen a penguin has walked away saying that. Just like, funniest crap I've ever seen. It's a penguin. Penguins are the funniest crap I've ever seen. Can I reach from up here? Oh, I'm probably gonna have to do this from the second floor. I can chat this, you know, this area that I just spent a whole bunch of time, you know, working on and filling in and doing stuff with. Let's just take that apart. Let's just go all the way back to step 1, you know? Yeah, no, penguins. They're just such mad lads. Oh gosh, but the series that I was watching on Netflix about it was really interesting, like from a film standpoint, because it like gave such personality to the penguins. It's like, and then he turned himself into an emperor penguin. The guy really just said, well, that's hilarious. Becomes an emperor penguin. I'm gonna be real, chat, also kind of a Chad move. Like, not only seeing a penguin, but becoming a penguin. That sounds kind of cool. If I saw someone turn into a penguin, I don't know that I would be able to like laugh at anything that they do anymore. I'd just be in constant awe of their every move. Like, you know. And again, there's I feel like with turning to a penguin, that's kind of also like a I'm not like other girls move, but you're actually not like other girls, you know, because you hear all the times about people being like, I guess if I had shape-shifting powers, I would turn into this thing, or I'd turn into this thing, but like, who turns into a penguin? No one turns into a penguin, except that one guy. Penguin button. Just press button, become penguin. Kind of the dream though. Like, if I had a penguin button, chat, let me tell you, you would not be talking to me right now because I would be a penguin. Wait, do I keep this layer? No, I get rid of this layer. Make it? Oh, maybe I will then. Maybe I'll just invent the penguin button. One day I'm just like not streaming and it's like, oh no, what happened to Quimby? Is there some like medical emergency? Is everything okay? No, Quimby's a penguin. What? No, like Quimby's a penguin. I know, sorry, I heard you the first time, but what? Yeah, Quimby decided that it was better to be a penguin, so Quimby penguin. Get penguin mod and do a /7 command with a command block with a button on it. Ooh, is there a penguin mod? If there's, listen, I have not dabbled into mods like at all, but if there's a penguin mod, I may have to change that about myself. Better penguin than Quimguin. Full stop. I like that there are two things going on right there. Better a penguin than Quimguin, but also like just better a penguin. I've never seen anything that was better than a penguin. Never. No things have ever been better than a penguin. Penguin. Ooh, I like that one. Just penguin. It's like, hello. My name is Penguin. I was once a human that was like, you know, a person on the internet. No longer. I am Penguin. Chat, if I turn into a penguin, will you guys do it with me? If I like fully committed and just like became a literal penguin, would you guys also become a penguin? Penguin. Would you guys also become a penguin? Like, I don't know if I could do it alone. Penguin alert? Oh no, that's so cute though. This is not only going to the book, it's going to the Discord server. Do it. Do it, I dare you. Penguin. The whole world needs to know. The entire world. You know, I kind of get a feeling that I didn't want to put that there. Oh, yep, it just went into the Discord server. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna replace these because these pillars are actually kind of important. I'll deal with them in a minute. I get the feeling I'm making some big mistakes while doing this, but you know what? I'm just gonna keep doing it and then fix it later. It's the classic Quimby 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of building style. and then I'll do all the glowstone from the ground. Because, I don't know, I feel like doing the glowstone from the ground. Chat, do you ever just make things more complicated than they need to be? Because let me tell you, I've never done that ever. I would never make anything complicated. Not once in my life. If you accuse me of making things more complicated, I will accuse you of slander. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay, I was worried that my inventory would be getting full, but it looks like we're doing alright. Looks like we're doing a-okay. Alright, so that's the new... oh, I am going to need to get rid of this. Heck. Because the wall no longer stops there. Oh no, I need to go back up. I did that so many times today. I'm an overcomplicating pro. Oh, you're training new employees, making it more complicated. They'll figure it out. Listen, chat, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. Don't even worry your pretty little heads about it. That is nothing to be concerned about. Chat, we have learned at this point that I can't jump while talking. Ready? I'm gonna fall off in 3, 2. Yeah. I just can't jump while talking. It's fine. Oh, chat, can you imagine if I ever tried to do like some hardcore parkour and I just kept dying because I kept trying to talk while doing it? Because let me tell you, I can see myself doing that very easily. That's not even a question. Actually, wait, that glowstone can stay there. I knew I shouldn't have taken away this row of things, because that's gonna be the wall. Actually, I am gonna take away the glowstone because I just realized that that's gonna be a wall. I don't think I need to have glowstone in it. See, chat, I would never make a mistake, ever. I have made a mistake. Come on. No! Just let me place it, let me place it, let me place it. I really want a house. I really desperately want a house. It's like the sooner I get this all figured out, the sooner I can have an home where I can live. Come here. I do have to say, the glowstone just floating in the sky is kind of pretty. Whee! You wanna know something really fun? I'm gonna have to go searching for more glowstone once I start work on the second floor ceiling a bit more. Because I looked at my glowstone supplies and I do not have enough for the entire ceiling of the second floor, so I'm gonna have to go on another big ol' nether adventure. So you know, that's gonna be fun. It is gonna be fun. I am terrified of the nether, but that just makes for a good time. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what else is crazy about penguins? They're just so intelligent. Like, honestly, kind of concerningly intelligent in a lot of ways. I look at those birds and I think that bird knows more about me than me. I look at penguins and I think, this is it. This is it, I'm doomed. The penguins are gonna, beat me up. Participate in raid 250. Alright, how about this? I'm terrible at raiding, but I'll raid the otters at the end of today. How about that? How about I give you guys some time with the otters? I like the otters. I like raiding the otters. Yep. That'll be that. Then you can get the 250 Quimby coin. Can I sleep? Let me sleep. I'm giving up work on my house for this. Can I sleep, please? Can I just fall asleep? Can I just good night, please? Please? Nighttime? The sun is going down, chat. You know what it's time for. Hate the sun with a burning passion. I want you all to despise the sun with me. We look at that sun and we think that it's the worst thing that has ever happened ever. In the history of ever. It's almost spooky time and you know what that means? Horror ravioli? Horror ravioli? Oh, creepypasta! Yeah, oh, I need to research some creepypastas. Hold on, chat. Let me drink some water. We had sleep time, so now it's water time. Chat, you want something fun? I've told you guys before that I like work in the entertainment industry. And it's already Halloween for us. I was like learning, like doing some things the other day for work stuff, and yeah, we're like carving jack-o'-lanterns and doing like pumpkins and stuff. It's full on Halloween at my work. Which honestly I'm not angry about because I love Halloween. Halloween is my most favoriteest holiday. I absolutely love Halloween. Would celebrate Halloween like every day if I could. But it is just fun. That's like, wow, Halloween. Here, let's give an attempt at staircase building. This isn't gonna go very well. Not right there. Oh, I don't want to be using Silky Boy. I want to be using Fortuna. Fortuna, my beloved. Okay. Alright. Okay, we've got... Nope, not that quite yet. Here, let's fill in this area. Give us some more idea of what we're working with. Again, chat, why would you finish a project when you could just start an entirely new one? Man, if you guys have any like creepypasta recommendations for me, I would be glad to hear them, because I think like literally the only one I know is... Okay, so I know about like Sunderman, I know about the SCP Foundation. I'm not sure exactly how you guys feel about both of those. I think I'm gonna bring this in one more. Just because I realized those last ones are where the wall is planning to be. Okay, hold on, just... Bop, and... Bop. Bop. Maybe you can just read SCP stuff? Yeah. I mean, I'd be down. I've read some of them that are just so fascinating. Okay, so chat, let's have a little chat about horror, actually. Like, I'm trying to remember some good ones, but I feel like a lot didn't age well or lost their sense of scare for me. Mad Dog, The Rake, Jeff the Killer, etc. I don't think I've heard of any of those, but I mean, I guess if they've lost their flavor for you, then probably wouldn't do me much good discovering them. Unless there's a sense of nostalgia in seeing people discover something that you're afraid of, which legitimately there might be. But okay, so chat, let's have a little discussion about horror, because I actually really like horror. Like jump scare horror I can't handle, but like true horror, that stuff I'm obsessed with. So like chat, did you know that zombies were real? Like zombies were based off of a real life event. Ooh, chat, can I tell the story about zombies? Can I tell the story of how zombies came to be? Cause zombies are based off of a real world phenomenon. Okay, so chat, here's the deal with zombies. Oh, are we chill to listen to Animal Crossing music while we talk about real life zombies, or would you prefer that I change the tunes to something else? Cause I was just realizing, like, oh, this may not be the best soundtrack for that. This may not be the best one. I'm so down either way. Okay. So chat. Zombies. I feel it. Wait. Sorry, I'm building this wrong. This was supposed to be 2. Aesthetic über alles. I mean, facts, though. Wait, hold on, no, wait. That's where I need to put that. Yeah, no, so if you want to play music that's chill, I just need it to be, like, I need it to be DMCA free, because, you know the rules, chat, you know how it goes. You know the way it's copy. I'm back, zombies, grr. Oh, I'm so glad you're back in time for the chat about real world zombies, because, oh, chat, it's so interesting. Nope, I did this correctly the first time. It's this one that I'm supposed to have it go all the way out to here. But yeah, welcome back. Okay, let's chat zombies. Let's have a little discussion about zombies. Zombies come from the days of early colonial America. I don't know if I can do horror with Animal Crossing music happening, but you know, maybe it just adds to the aesthetic. Okay, where did zombies come from? Okay, yeah. So zombies come from early colonial America in the days when Haiti was a slave colony. Which again, chat, friendly reminder. I hope you don't need this reminder. I really hope that I'm not the one telling you this. Slavery is wrong. But so, oh gosh, chat. So way back in the day. Sorry, I promise I'll actually get onto talking about zombies in a second. I'm just quick trying to decide if I want to change anything about this staircase. Let's try this. Nope, that's the exact same thing. Okay, and focus. I can think. I can have brain thoughts. Okay. Back in the days when Haiti was a slave colony, which again, slavery is wrong. Don't do slavery, kids. And people needed a workforce on the island. But you know, unfortunately it was very difficult to like get new slaves coming in because, you know, slave trade took a long time. So people would just kind of resort to wanting to have the like natives on the island enslaved for them. But that was illegal. They were like people on the island. You couldn't enslave them. Or could you? Because it turns out that when you treat pufferfish spines correctly, you can end up with this poison that's extremely volatile. Like, you just touch this powder stuff and you get the effects from it. Again, like, not fun times. I may change this in the future to have it. Yeah, we'll figure that out. Yeah, so you just touch this powder stuff and you get really paralyzed. Like, not just like, oh haha, whoops, I'm paralyzed. Like, very, very much paralyzed. I do wonder. Ooh, that's kind of nice. So you get very extremely paralyzed when you touch this pufferfish spine stuff. So paralyzed that it slows your heart down to like 1 beat a minute. But you're still alive. You're still aware. You can tell everything that's going on. But the people around you don't. The people around you think that you just died. And that, you know, you're very, very dead. Oh, I like that better. The people around you think that you died. You're very dead. So dead, in fact, that they give you a burial. Because, you know, unfortunately, oh my gosh, you're dead. So they give you a burial, and there you are, just sitting in this box, like sitting in this coffin. You can't move, you can't talk, you're aware the entire time, completely conscious. You're not like, it's not like all a dream. Sometimes you could even feel like bugs crawling on you, because sometimes people would like, the people who would, you know, use the pufferfish poison stuff would, put spiders and other bugs in the coffin with you so that you could feel it crawling over you while you were in the box, but you couldn't do anything about it. And then once enough time had passed that the poison started to wear off, the people who like had poisoned you would dig you up, pull your coffin out, get you out of there, and say, "Hi, you've died. You've died and gone to hell." And you know what we do in hell? We pick sugarcane. And congratulations, you're now like enslaved by these people and have to pick sugarcane for the rest of your life because you think that you're dead and in hell and there's nothing you can do about it. And I mean, honestly, sugarcane picking probably was basically hell on earth. Cause let me tell you, But yeah, so that's where zombies come from, chat, because these people would be like thought they were dead. It was like, yes, these people are dead. This isn't just like, so if you saw someone, imagine, okay, I'm jumping all over the place, chat, but imagine you have a friend that died like a few months ago, you know, just suddenly out of the blue died, and then you see them on the other side of the island. They're walking around, working in a sugarcane field. But they're dead. You saw them die. You saw their funeral. You saw them get, like, put in the ground. Like, so, yeah, I think it's very understandable where the idea of zombies came from. Because, number one, that's horrific. Number two, just yikes in general. But yeah, so zombies are real, in fact. They're just people who have been poisoned by pufferfish. Like, it's like a powder stuff, like powdered pufferfish spine or something, that, you know, turns you into a dead person. But not really dead, you know, just, yeah. And it's that kind of horror stuff that I really like, chat. You know, the things where it's like, oh my gosh, these people got, like, enslaved and forced to pick sugarcane, but they thought that they were dead. Like, that kind of stuff I think is very fascinating. Obviously not ideal. BRB? Okay. Obviously not ideal, but, like, I don't know, chat. I like the kind of horror that has those sorts of consequences, where it's like, oh yes, you're a real person who now thinks that you're, like, dead and have to pick sugarcane forever. That's lovely. Okay, so I'm kind of messing with the staircase a little bit. I think around, we're gonna start pivoting it to be, like, fully just up-ish around here. I might have to go in and, you know, overhaul the entire thing to make it look better. We're just kind of experimenting right now. Yeah, no, chat, like, oh, do you guys want to talk about, like, the 3 categories of horror? I was not supposed to do that. That one was supposed to stay there. Because that's another really interesting subject about horror. Oh, chat, let's just have a full-on conversation about horror and stuff. So the 3 classifications of horror are as follows. There's, like, slasher kind of horror, and that's like gore kind of stuff, like, oh my gosh, this person got stabbed. You know, something that's based off of just, like, the visceral fear of being attacked and, like, death and stuff. And back, cool. We're talking about, we're talking about the 3 categories of horror. And, oh gosh, I'm trying to remember the technical name for the first category of horror. That's basic, like, you know, like, slasher kind of film stuff. Where it's like, yikes, you got stabbed by a person. Oh no, you're bleeding out. Just, like, body horror kind of stuff in a lot of ways. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's like an interesting category of horror and stuff. But it gets worse. That's the most tame area of horror. The second area is what's, you know, like, traditionally fully called horror. And that's the stuff that, you start to get into a bit of the supernatural kind of things. So we've got, like, werewolves, we've got vampires, we've got ghosts. And, like, mad scientists tend to fit into this category too. A lot of it, like, a lot of gothic horror stuff tends to be, like legitimate horror. And, you know, that's interesting. It can be pretty scary, like, fear of something unknown, uncontrollable, supernatural, like, legitimately, that's pretty scary. I'm trying to think about how I want to run this, because I don't just want to do, like, full square kind of things, but if it just turns into, like, I want to get more of a curve somehow. Maybe, wait, hold on, maybe if we just cut out the wall section back here. Hold on. Then it, like, kind of goes up like that. Maybe. So yeah, second category of horror, supernatural kind of stuff, and even that gets ranked into, like, different categories based off of, you know, Various aspects of it, like mad scientists tend to be less scary than vampires, tend to be less scary than etc, etc, etc. I love them talking about horror with Animal Crossing music in the background. That's great. Maybe if I brought it out a little bit more, like, no, I don't want to bring it further than this, like, section there. I'm gonna put this one back. The third category of horror is the scariest, which is no surprise considering that I've talked about, like, you know, it getting more intense as it goes on. The third category of horror is what we know as terror. And terror is scary not because it's something that could, like, necessarily kill you or that, you know, will, like, rip out your organs or whatever. Terror is scary because it's the unknown. Because you don't know, you can't explain it. So one really good example of terror is the story of the monkey's paw. And I don't know how many of you are, like, very familiar with that, but that's a story about, like, a family. Oh, chat, can I just tell you the story of the monkey's paw? Because, ooh, it's such an interesting one. I think I maybe want this to be 3 tall. Okay, here's the story of the monkey's paw. Once upon a time, there was a family of workers, and they worked in a factory. It was a mother, a father, and a son. And you know, they were pretty contented in lives. Like, obviously, they weren't, like, rich or anything, but you know, they were well enough off that they were all right. I think I want this side to go in. Yeah, so they're doing okay. They're doing all right. But they've got this uncle, and this uncle likes to go on, like, jungle expeditions and stuff. And he comes back one day from this expedition, and he gives them this monkey's paw, and he says, "All right, so I brought you this back. It has the power to grant wishes, but, like, be wary of it because the wishes tend to get, like, twisted and shaped away from what you originally intended it to be." And the family was like, "Oh, haha, that's great. Like, I guess great, good gag gift, bro. Like, bringing us back this, like, cursed monkey paw thing. What?" And so they just kind of, like, set it on the mantelpiece, like on the mantle of their home, and we're like, "Well, we've got this monkey paw now. I guess that's kind of interesting." And they just held on to it. You know, didn't really do anything with it. Figured, no, it's cursed. Like, what are you gonna do? But then one day, you know, times were a little rough for the family. It didn't look like they were going to be able to pay all the bills that they needed to. So the father just kind of goes over to the mantle and just jokingly grabs the monkey paw and says, like, "I wish I had $600. You know, like, oh, ha ha ha. What are you gonna do? Like, mystical monkey's paw thing. Haha." Well, turns out there was an accident at the factory that day, and their son got dragged into the machinery and just absolutely torn up by it, and he died. And a factory worker comes to the family's house and says, "I'm so sorry, your son died today." Well, and this was, like, the same day that, like, as far as I'm aware, it was, like, minutes after the paw got rubbed. Factory worker comes up to the house and says, "Hey, I'm sorry to tell you that there was an accident at the factory today, but there's, like, a life insurance policy for most of our workers, and it's $600. Here you go." He handed him a check for $600. And you, like, understandably, that's kind of terrifying. But it gets worse. Because, like, the family can tell, like, oh my gosh, this happened because we used the monkey's paw. And so the mother, in a fit of grief, runs over to the mantle, grabs the monkey's paw, rubs it, and says, "I wish I had my son back." And nothing happens. So they go throughout their day. They go to sleep. And they wake up in the night to a knocking sound on their door. And the mother's like, oh my gosh, that's our son. I know that's our son. And the father's like, that's like, that's not our son, because not only, you know, is something wrong with this, but they can hear the knocking. There's something off with it. And oh gosh, I'm trying to remember if he's like calling out to them. He might be, but there's something wrong with his voice too. It's not just he's not talking right. Like the knock is too shuffling. Something's up with this. And the father's like, don't open the door, don't open the door. And the mother's like, no, that's our son. We have to open the door. Like, we gotta go. We gotta do it. And again, just like the shuffling, odd knock at the door. And the like mother breaks free and runs to the door and starts to open it. And the father like dashes. Yes, we are. We're talking about horror. And I'm telling the story of the monkey's paw for it. So the father like runs over to the mantle, grabs the monkey's paw and says, I wish my son was dead again. And the mother opens the door, and there's no one there. And they just don't use the monkey's paw anymore after that, because something was wrong with their son. Obviously it's cursed. Just recounting his stuff, sure, it's fine. Oh, yeah, the monkey's paw is terrifying, which actually, like, also high point blank, just had to, want to take a second to greet you. That brings us to the classification of the third type of horror, which is terror. Terror is the kind of stuff that doesn't necessarily seem scary. It doesn't seem like I don't know, you hear the story of the monkey's paw and you're like, oh, all right. Like, sure, that was something, I guess. But it kind of sticks with you. And I've experienced this myself. You don't terror isn't necessarily very scary in the moment. Like, maybe it gives you a little thrill down your spine or something. But terror just haunts you. You just kind of come back to it. Like, I've had some nights where I've like been laying in bed just staring at the ceiling like, oh my gosh, the monkey's paw. And it, like, maybe it won't be that necessarily intense for you with every story or something, but terror is all about the fear of the unknown. Because we don't know what happened at the end there. And we're not gonna know what happened at the end there. And even though we don't know, that's the scariest thing about it. Is that it just... Yep. That's the end. That's the end of the story. Like, you just learned about it. And yeah, so terror is the scariest form of horror because it sticks with you. It sticks with you and you can't figure it out and you can't understand what it's about. And that's what makes it so scary. And just terror is the stuff that I tend to kind of like. Oh, chat, I don't claim to be good at making decisions. I just make them. Yeah, so I can't handle like slasher horror kind of stuff. Like I can't do the first layer of horror. I can do the second one just because it's interesting. But terror is the kind of stuff that I just eat up. Which sounds bad, but yeah, I cannot handle slasher and gore. I also can't handle the gore from Star Trek. I don't know, chat, what do we think about this staircase? Gore is okay for me? Alright. Yeah, to each their own. What do we think, chat? Here, actually, let me just yeah, let's just wanna... There we go. Looking gamer. Oh, that's really all I can ever aspire for, is looking gamer. Like, oh man, if it looks gamer, I think that's just the highest compliment it can be paid. Right, yeah, and that's a fun like grand staircase kind of thing where you just like go whoop. Rich gamer stairs. Yeah. Oh, chat, do it. It's just a rich gamer moment. And I'm gonna do one on the other side. I really need to fill all this in though. Yeah, point blank, I was gonna be like finishing some stuff with my house, and I was like, let's start a new project. Let's get stairs in here. And ever since you talked about the basics of improv, I can't unsee how you use those fundamentals and how you interact with chat. Oh, sorry. I need to drink water. I don't think I did. It's so skillful. Thank you. Rich cheese gamer moment. Rich cheese gamer moment. Yeah, no, point blank improv. Improv really kind of infuses everything that I do these days. Here, I'm gonna drink water. Liquid, hold on. Just one more. Oof. Maybe I can breathe now? Maybe? Alright, I think I can breathe. But yeah, no, improv just kinda... Once you start doing improv, it just affects you so much. I'm kind of glad that you can see it though. Like, I'm glad that it's like obvious that I'm using that, because I definitely do use improv a lot with my interactions with chat. It's definitely, you know, one of my main strategies when talking to chat is just like improv. Just improv everything. It's all improv. Wait, it's all improv? Always has been. And nope. Come on. There we go. Funny? Yay! Funny! It's about the humor. It's about the funny times in chat. Alright, hold on, let's get a wider look at this. Yeah! Alright. I might go through and add like oh, you can't add carpet to stairs. Oh, I wish you could add carpet to stairs, because that would be really cool. I might make this one layer, like one more layer thick, because the sides are looking a little bare compared to everything else. So what if we... So what am I gonna need to do to change that? Yeah, because I like that width better. Hardcore Minecraft ever? Not yet, but I want to. So I'm actually like fairly new to Minecraft. I just started playing like 4 months ago. I do think hardcore looks very interesting, and I tend to play very cautiously. So I think I could like manage hardcore probably. Let's see. How can I get you to work? Filsa. Yes, indeed, Filsa. Oh, I'm doing something wrong with it. Chat, sometimes I can work with stairs, I promise. If it's wider there, then... Oh, this all needs to be wider, so I'd need to take this out one more layer. I don't know if I'm willing to go for that, though. Can add carpets to slab stairs? That's fair, but those would have to be a lot wider than the stairs we have here. I don't know, because I like the 3 steps. I like the width of the 3 steps, but I'd have to bring this out further. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that does off balance that quite a bit. Because then this way we've got 4 and then 4. Okay, so chat, what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave it like this for now, work on the other side, and then maybe go back and overhaul the entire thing in a second. Yeah, no, slab stairs would be an idea, but like, again, I'd have to make it really long. I'm surprised you did all this in survival. Yeah! I personally just don't enjoy creative much. I like being able to know, like, oh, I worked for these resources. That third one is supposed to be to the side. Except what if? What if water bucket? What if we just... Yeah, okay, there we go. And then 1 and 2 on the other side. 1 and 2. Oh, that might be it. Oh, wait. 1, 2, and 3. That's where I'm missing the 3. Yep, I didn't go out far enough. Gotta go bop, bop, and then bop, bop. There we go. There we go. What if bucket, chat? What if we just bucket? You know? Oh, chat. Have you ever considered bucket? Because let me tell you, I consider bucket constantly. It's one of my I'd say it's one of my finer qualities of, you know, everything is just whenever I look at a solution to a problem and I'm like, man, what can I do to fix this? My first thought is always bucket. And I don't care if bucket doesn't make sense in that situation. And some planets buckets are a loot symbol. Oh no, maybe not then. Me and the boys thinking about bucket. Me and the boys thinking about bucket. Like, man, you ever just come home from a long day of working hard and, like, I know, getting frustrated at staircase stuff. And you just gotta look at your boys. Gotta meet up with those lads, those fellows that you so adore. And bucket. Bucket is literally the word why in Filipino. I mean, honestly, also not a bad thing. Like, constantly questioning why, that's basically philosophy. What if water bucket? Bucket boys! Bucket boys! Just me and the boys with the bucket. Best boys with bucket. Especially if you... Okay, chat, I just had a thought. What if we just stop referring to philosophers as, like, philosophers and start referring to them as bucket boys because they're constantly asking why? You know, what if we're just like, ah yes, these people tend to ask why things happen. So let us just call them the why boys. Alright, I will. Maybe I will, Gold Barrel Owl. Maybe I will. You can't stop me. If you tried to stop me, I would simply not stop. I would simply continue doing it. I just wouldn't care if anyone told me to stop referring to the philosophers as bucket boys. And I don't care how confused everyone else gets. It's gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Hold on. Liquid. Liquid. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Let's work on a house. I might make this front window taller if I'm... Oh, chat, look at this. Look at this scrumptious opening room. I might add in like an opening two on the walls so we can like enter the other rooms. Liquid break? Yeah, gotta drink liquid. Whenever sleep happens, I drink liquid. It's just a necessity of life, so may as well. Yeah, so I might open up some areas on the side, possibly. Oh, I was just looking up and that somehow looks so professional to me, like just the scaffolding for the rest of the roof. It's like giving me the chills, like, wow, oh my gosh, we're in the middle of a like serious construction zone. I'm like, we are in the middle of a construction zone. Healthiest gamer? That's me, chat. We've figured it out. The winner of the Healthiest Gamer Award is me. I am the healthiest gamer. Okay, oh my gosh, I gotta count. Okay, 1 and 2 and corner. Then 1 and 2. Alright, so this next layer is gonna have 5 on it. Let's get a little starting point. 1 and 2 and corner. And 1 and 2. Chat, did you know that I can count? Did you know that I can do basic math? I know it's kind of a crazy thing in this day and age to meet a gamer who can do basic math, but I'm proud to say that I am the one. I'm the one who does basic math. 2 and 3. Okay, we got nope, not there. This is chill. This is alright. This is fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, and I need to count my things. Techno does advanced gaming math. Well, he's a special case. He's a special boy. 3 and 4. Honestly, very valid. Very valid. And that. What's the SMP? Oh, that's the Constituents SMP. It is an SMP that I run for people who stick around for a while on the channel, and yesterday we actually had a big like official railroad opening for a railroad project that someone's been working on. It was very exciting, and again, thanks for running that point blank and building the railroad. 2, 3, and then okay, I think this is where we start doing. Yeah, inauguration pog. Matthew Eckel, stick to cave life. Again, honestly valid. Just abandon civilization, become rock boy. Joke's in the CSMP right now. I'm in the CSMP right now farming for rail building stuff. Yo! Okay, but like, point blank, you with all the railroads? Kinda really PogChamp though. Like, chat, if you stick around here long enough, you'll learn that I love railroads. Oh, you can't find a beach? Bless. Oh, bless. Yeah, I have no clue where beaches are either. I couldn't help you. I'm sorry. If you stick around long enough, I absolutely adore railroads. Chat, should we? Let's go. Okay, let's go look at a railroad right now. Which, okay, actually, just quick. Staircase. Big, epic staircase. Okay, wait, but hold on. Hold on, chat. We need to go look at the railroads to go look. We need sand. Sorry, just the irony of being like, we need sand, and then I'm currently in the desert. Sand is needed. Oh, chat. Listen. I want everyone to just listen carefully. I want everyone to, you know, pay attention to what's going on. Sand. It's so necessary. It's a big part of life. We need the sand. Chat, if we don't get the sand, like, gosh, it's what is this world coming to? That we cannot band together and find the sand. I've been traveling for 30 minutes. It's all mountains here. Oh no. Yeah, it does seem to be a very mountainous area. Okay, but wait, chat. Look at these railroads. Look at these railroads. Maybe you must help us? Oh no. Oh no, oh gosh. I guess I am the mayor. It is my responsibility to help when the constituents say to help. Oh gosh, here, I'll go back to the village in just a sec. First we need to admire the railroads. Chat, remember, I'm a very corrupt mayor. Look at these railroads that I've built. I think they're gorgeous. I need to work on them some more. Let's go talk sand. Nice. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like the railroads, chat. And oh gosh, I want to build a railroad from Paper Plains to the spawner area. I want to build a railroad from New Stonk City to the city where to my second librarian city. I'm gonna make a country when I join. Honestly, do it. Honestly, go for it. I encourage like little just like roleplay stuff. Like we've got someone on the server who's planning on becoming the East India Trading Company. Corrupt mayor, extreme politician, possibly magical, massive rail fan. That's me in a nutshell. Point blank, congratulations, you got it. That's me. Yeah, no, but someone on the CSMP is planning on being the East India Trading Company, which I think is such an inventive take. Okay, but chat, we're gonna talk sand and sand-related products. I just oh look, sandstone, smooth sandstone, but sand. Does that help? Here, point blank, I'll just like send some sand here to you. I'll just, ready? Alright, point blank, there you are. No, if I can drop it. There you are, point blank, go ahead. Go ahead, take it. Go for it, take the sand. It's just, you know, just being sand. Hi, my name is Point Blank, and I'm the CSMP's Cobbler Goblin. I build massive public work projects while everyone else is asleep because time zones are fun. Yay! Yeah, no, and anytime you need sand, Point Blank, just like, I mean, I've got a lot here. I live in a desert. Just like, you know, I've got sand. If it's sand you want, sand I can provide. Yeah, no, yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Zoom. Almost 2k pog. Nice. Yeah, chat, I want you all to get very rich with Quimby coin, and then I want to like have a big moment where I'm like, look at this. You all like attack me for being a capitalist when you yourselves have like accumulated massive amounts of resources, you know. Cause like chat, we all know I can't jump while talking or else I will fall off of things. But yeah, no, chat, with the whole just gonna close this up now that I've got staircases. Yeah, the real capitalism is the friends we made along the way. So, you know, maybe the real capitalism was the Quimby coin we made along the way. That probably works better than the friends we made along the way. I will give you that, Mr. Malouk. I have amassed these resources through my sheer hard work, massive amounts of left clicking and RSI. Oh wait, which one is RSI? I probably should know this. This is probably a thing that I should be aware of, huh? Oh, it's too tall to reach. I'm gonna have to... Oh, this is fine, chat. This is fine. This is alright. Repetitive strain injury because left clicking. Oh, how lovely. How lovely for that. Okay, so chat, I keep feeling like it's off balance because of the hecking enchanting table, but it's not. The enchanting table is the one that's off. Like, look, between this wall and this wall, we've got 1, 2, wait, oh gosh, the bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then between this side and that side, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, see if we got here. 6. The enchanting table is off, not me. Chat, I swear. I swear it's not lopsided. There's just an enchanting table in the way. Could I be wrong? No, it's everyone else in the world that's wrong. Well, clearly. Do you not just immediately assume that everyone else in the world is wrong when you encounter a problem? Because that sounds much healthier than not doing that. Than doing that. Or hi chat, let's fill in this wall. Oh, good times out here. Good lovely days happening. Bop, 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 bop. It's getting dark. I'm gonna have to sleep. Okay, but chat, my constant eternal dilemma. If I go right now and try to sleep, it will say you cannot sleep yet. It is not sleep time. And I know that it will do that, but it's getting dark, so my brain says go sleep. So I have to force myself to wait so that I don't just jump the gun too fast and just stand there for a few minutes like let me sleep and like, you know, clicking the bed frantically. Yeah, we'll drink water when I hit the bed. Okay, ready chat? Are we ready for this? I'm gonna hit the bed. Hey! Okay, and yeah, it's water time. It is consume liquid hours. Liquid! Okay. There we go. The water has been drunkened. Chat, if you guys want to like use me as a clock to also drink water, please feel free to. Like, if you guys want to be like hydrated while I'm hydrated, I think that sounds pretty healthy of all of us. I think that sounds kind of exciting, really. Okay, I need to decide how much room I want to leave around the staircase because I don't want it to just be like a little 2 blocks opening here. You took your own civilians before. Yes. We're not gonna talk about my various war crimes. Of which, if you're wondering, yes, there are literal war crimes that I've committed. It's kind of bad. But we're not gonna talk about that. Listen, the most important thing is the citizens of New Stonk City. And their belief that I am not a corrupt mayor and their continued support and, you know, not ousting me from the city. Yeah, you know, as long as the people believe that I'm morally upstanding and not corrupt, then does it really matter if I actually am? I don't think so. I really don't like it. As long as the citizens don't know that I am, you know, like killing people behind their backs, then does it really matter? As long as I keep getting reelected. Actually, wait, I just realized I don't think there's been an election since I declared myself mayor. Which, to be fair, again, I did. There was no election when I declared myself mayor. There hasn't been an election since. I guess, wait, no, I know what happened. It was Sir Piggington. Because we talked about that in the lore a little bit before. Sir Piggington, who is the pig whose family has been like running this place forever. He's been allowing me to become the mayor. So it is probably like he was elected as mayor and then said, nah, it's actually this guy that's gonna be mayor. Hey, Cyborg! Hello! Hello, buddy! How's school going? imagine going to school, chat. Kind of cringe. But yeah, the gang is here! It's also that glowstone! That glowstone is also making it look off. Okay, wait, chat. Chat. This will not, I won't stand for this. I won't stand for this making it look lopsided. That's better. Like, obviously the enchanting table is still off, but the rest of it is fine. School is definitely happening. Yeah! School happening! Man, I would never be in school, Cyborg. If you ever like find me at school, I want you to call the police because it's not me. That is an imposter. Oh wait, chat. I was like, this is jumping back several days, like maybe even possibly a week now. I remembered. So I was talking about something that like if I'm ever reported dead, don't believe the cause of death because it's actually something else. Vampire pigs. I'm gonna get killed by vampire pigs. Imposter? Exactly. Imposter. Kinda sus. Kinda sus, imposter. Wait, hold on, I wanna take this to the roof. Okay. Oh, I should just lay this whole area out. Yeah. Among us sus. Chat, Cyborg has spoken. It's sus. But yeah, so chat, if there's ever a day where, you know, like, I don't know, Cyborg or someone is like, oh my gosh, guys, Quimby is dead. The cause of death was ruled to be like I don't know, car crash or something. I don't know what I'm gonna die of. Don't believe it. Chat, I want you to not believe whatever they're gonna tell you, because let me tell you right here, right now, it's gonna be vampire pigs. I don't care if like vampire pigs aren't technically real in real life. I got killed by them. And are you gonna let them get away with that? Are you gonna let the vampire pigs continue to fool everyone into thinking that they don't exist and that they didn't kill me? Cause honestly fair, they're kind of sneaky. Cause of deathbed. Okay, that's fair. Oh wait, chat, hold on. We gotta stop. We gotta start like stop with the comedy and everything, because look at that. I kind of want to maybe turn this area into more of like a balcony shape, and you know, obviously like add whole like doorways in the wall to get out of this just like tube area right now. We'll get to the decorative stuff after we finish the main foundation. But look at that. That's kind of cool. That's kind of very impressive. We shall avenge you. Thank you. Yeah, just chat, exterminate all the vampire pigs for me, please. If the vampire pigs are still around, please get rid of them. I don't care if, again, I don't care if people say the vampire pigs aren't real. They killed me. Please avenge me. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Alright. Oh, somehow my alert box didn't let me know, but thank you for following, Ryer. Oh gosh, Ryer. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for absolutely slaughtering your name like that, but many thanks for the follow. I'm so sorry, it was like 3 minutes ago. Hopefully that's okay. Do I want to bring it in one more? Let's try it. Let's see how it looks taking it in one more, and then if I preferred it better this way, then we'll just remove it. Chat, that's the fun thing about Minecraft. If you don't like the way it looks, generally you can just take it apart and try it again. Like, oh gosh, I was gonna say like something else there, and we're not gonna go there. Okay. Honestly, I don't necessarily have an opinion on if I like it better with like just one or two. What do you guys think? Did you like it better the way it was originally or like this? Because I don't know, I don't have that big an opinion. I might just leave it if you guys also don't have an opinion. It's like I've already done the work of placing it there. Do we really need to go through and change it? Oh, it's ever so slightly off. And I know I'm going to be changing this later. I know I'm going to be changing this later. Have you considered that it's bugging me right now? Oh, that's fine. We're gonna leave it like that. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright. Yeah, but that's the staircases. Alright, I do want to go through and maybe add in the side entrances right now because it's bugging me a little bit. Maybe just like right here. I'm probably gonna make it 3 tall because, you know, gotta keep with the rich person aesthetic. How does that look from the front? Okay, no, we're gonna bring it 1 over just because I want it to be a little closer to the, like, obviously that makes it a little weird here, but not too weird because we've still got this one last layer there. Minecraft is the reason for my OCD. Oh, bless. Yeah, okay, I kind of like that. That's pretty good. So let's go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Oh, chat's it's really starting to shape up in here. All right, yeah. So then, okay. So chat, let's do a tiny little roleplay activity. So we're like a visiting dignitary. We're like let's say that we're the like, I don't know, deputy mayor of Bread City or something. All right. Wow, chat. I, the deputy mayor of Bread City, really enjoy visiting New Stunk City. I'm going to go to the mayor's house where there is an event happening. Chat, and ignore how stilted this is. It's on purpose. I swear this isn't. I swear this isn't meant to be taken seriously. Oh my gosh, me, deputy mayor of Bread City. I will enter this location, and oh my gosh, look at this beautiful front entry room. It's got double staircases. It's got a little doorways out there. Like, oh my gosh, chat. I personally trust Mayor Alert, and that man would never do anything wrong, like kill people. Wow, I think that we should continue to be allies with New Stunk City. Sorry, this was just bothering me. And chat, that's how it's gonna go. That's how it's gonna go whenever people enter this area. It's so pretty, chat. It's so pretty. Wait, what's going on with the ceiling up here? Oh, that's weird because this is weird. Okay. I was like, why is that all there? That may get messed with when I start putting glowstone in, but it's definitely time for sleep now. Let's go do a nap time. Let's go do an bit of shut-eye. Oh, chat, we've got to do a little bit of resting, and it's for our health, really. It's for our, it's my beauty sleep. Okay, I'm gonna drink water. Liquid. Okay. Chat, do you think we're actually gonna get to working on the roof of the 2nd floor today like I originally planned? 2K Pog! Nice! Nice gold barrel. You are raking in the Quimby coin. Ooh, chat, just the entryway. I walk in and it's like, oh my gosh. Scared my cat with my sneeze. Am I the horror film? Oh my gosh. Zoom, I think you might be. Also, Zoom is okay if I like diminish your name. Would you prefer that I go for your full name? Liquid. Liquid. Sorry, chat. I'm just obsessed with like running up and down the staircases for a second. It's so pretty. So pretty, and oh, like the little side rooms. I think I do want to make like a balcony area here when I figure out like the roof and everything for the top. Just because, like, I don't know, I feel like with this open of a space, you can't just have walls everywhere. You have to, like, have something not to make it interesting. Like, either, like, I guess I could put giant paintings up or something if I want, but that's a lot of effort. Zoom is okay? Awesome. Cool. Thanks. Thanks muchly. Okay. All right. Chat, what if we go for a little bit of construction on the roof? What if we finish up the roof for things? I need a way up now. That's a little bit awkward. Here, what if we just we're gonna take our ladders and we're gonna lay them out right here, and then we're going to break that top block. We're gonna break this top block just a little bit of breaking the top block. And then see, look, we can get up, and I can just go ahead and fix that whenever we're ready for it. Bam! I'm good at planning things. Haha, JK. JK, JK. Unless... Okay, so I know that this glowstone goes here. And then... Okay, wait. Then 1, 2, 3... right there, which means on this road's gonna go right there. Which means this is gonna go there. Okay, chat, I'm just kind of laying out the basic idea of everything, because I won't be able to figure out if I go just to the end. This is the only spot I can figure out the glowstone outlay from. Layout. Words are very tricky sometimes. What can I say? Okay, wait, then 1, 2, 3, and 4, which means that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2. So it's not gonna be right there. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, yes, that is the correct one. Oh, chat. Complicated red glowstone layouts are what's gonna be the role play for the Ender Dragon or whether. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's a really good question, because I haven't done the Ender Dragon yet. And it's gonna be my first time ever doing the Ender Dragon, which is gonna be very fun. 2 and 3. Okay, so I don't want to get into it too much because it's spoilers, and also a lot of the stuff that I do is improv in the moment. But suffice to say that the final confrontation with the dragon is going to be the culmination of my efforts to take over the city here. So the idea behind it kind of is that if you don't know a lot about the lore, it's going to be there's a lot of explanations to go into it. But basically what you need to know is that it's been an uphill battle trying to get this area like fully under my command. And the Ender Dragon is going to be that final like last little push that I'm going to need to be able to convince people like, ah yes, I'm the mayor of this place. I am the one in power. There's going to be like a little bit of build up, some things with some characters that we've interacted with. Again, I don't want to get into it too much or else A, spoilers, B, I will mess myself up when it actually happens. But I guess to kind of explain it, we can talk a little bit about like what we've been doing with Netherlore, and it's kind of gonna be a similar sort of thing. So I'm running with some unique Netherlore here, not going with like actual theories about what the Nether is for. Just kind of changing to suit my. You have to make videos. I do. Oh, I've been trying to edit one for like literal weeks at this point. It's about the Milk Boy conflict, which if you know anything about the Milk Boy conflict, it's I killed a man and then for like okay. Milk Boy conflict, I framed a man for my crimes who was previously one of my allies, and then I should have expected that. And then killed him when he tried to blackmail me into like absolving him of his crimes. And I'm working on videos about that, like with my speech to the townspeople about it, and then like the prison stuff that happened with him and everything. I'm working on it, I promise. I just fairly new to video editing, so it's gonna take a hot second. But so what we're doing with the Nether is I talked about it yesterday, but I'm always happy to like just info dump about the lore. So the Nether in this world has been closed for 50 years. Like 50 years ago something happened and people were like, nope, you can no longer enter the Nether. That is very much illegal. You will be like very, very prosecuted if you try to go into the Nether. Actually, wait, let me just bricks. bricks on the way back. But then me, the new and enterprising mayor of New Stong City, argued to the city council that the Nether was one of the, like, it was known for having a huge supply of gold, and it would be very beneficial to the people and the railroads that we're building, because it's all about the railroads, to have that huge supply of gold so that we could make powered rail and just like connect the major business centers of the area, make it possible for our alliance with Paper Plains, which is the city out there, to be a lot stronger and stuff. So I successfully convinced them to give me another permit, which means that I'm allowed to go into the Nether and like mine resources and bring them back, but there's certain stipulations that I'm definitely going to break whenever it becomes, appropriately convenient and or profitable for me. But in the Nether, I started finding these weird like skyscraper kind of structures. They're just very tall, kind of made of this like dark reddish stone. If you guys can't tell where I'm going with this, fortresses. Which, yes, I found 2 fortresses, and it was very comedic how I found both of them, because one was like just around the corner from an area I'd previously explored, and then the other one was an accident. But so I started exploring these structures, and the last we had heard of the Nether was that it was controlled by the Piglins. They were relatives of Sir Pigington the Fourth, who is the guy who's letting me be mayor. And pigs rule the world, whatever. But once I got into the Nether, it was very much not like that. Their society had essentially collapsed. The Piglins were just like running around in tribes and stuff, and being very angry and shooting everyone, very mistrusting of outsiders and stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on here? And then you find these skyscrapers, which look like really cool structures that have a lot of, history and time and effort put into building them. It's like, what's up with that? Why did these get abandoned so quickly? Why are they now being overrun with the blazes and wither skeletons instead of the people who seem to have built them? And it turns out that once upon a time in this world, the blazes and wither skeletons were like kind of forced laborers for the piglins, and they were like being kept in the skyscraper buildings and stuff, and which was the center of the piglins' power according to the lore. And they decided to rise up against the piglins due to poor conditions and being extremely mistreated and stuff. And they released the zombieism virus. I'm planning on There's gonna be a little bit more about that. I've got some things lined up for like what exactly causes zombies and like how it's going to affect the stuff going on in the overworld. But the blazes and wither skeletons, started turning released the disease that started turning piglins into zombies, and then just took over the fortresses for themselves. And now the Nether's just kind of in a constant state of chaos due to, having a huge social upheaval like 50 years ago, which, by the way, that was what happened 50 years ago that caused the Nether to be closed off. Was, outbreak of a huge disease and a class conflict that ended up absolutely destroying the, everything that had been previously known about the Nether. And it turns out that by entering the Nether, my character has now been exposed to zombieism. Yay! Imagine that. So one of the like big things that I'm currently trying to work on, in character trying to work on, is I'm developing a lab to just like do studies on the Nether, try to figure out what's up with this mysterious disease. Like, is there a cure for it? Is there a way to, prevent the effects from taking hold? Because, if I don't take action soon enough, bye-bye mayor, hello zombie. That was almost a clean MLG. So yeah, and so that's the Nether lore up to this point. I think I'm not really missing anything about that. And so I'm planning on having something not exactly similar necessarily for the end, but, something about the end. Kind of on that caliber, I'd say, is what to look for. I don't want to like get into it because most of my lore is improv. You know, we were talking a little bit about improv earlier, so I don't really plan too much about what happens before it actually goes on. But yeah, the end is gonna have something about it, some sort of similar, oh my gosh, this is crazy kind of thing. I'm also currently working on the lore for ocean monuments. I've gotten an ocean monument that I did end up like conquering, but so you know, it might be a little late to add in lore for it, but I feel like it's never too late to be like, oh my gosh, this is like this building has something really cool about it. So you know, that's in progress. Yeah, chat. I really like just improv stuff. Like we talked a little earlier, like Point Blank brought up I discussed improv a few weeks ago, and it's like, wow, I do tend to use that a lot in streams and stuff. But no, chat, I just really like the idea of I don't know, inventing the world as we explore it. Like, just things happen, you know, we find new things, we discover new characters, new world locations and stuff, and it becomes part of everything. And yes, I do very much need to make YouTube videos about it because yes, there's just a lot going on, and I feel like it'd be easier for new people to come in if I could have like somewhere where all this lore and stuff is consolidated and not just, you know, in my brain and hours of streams. Let's make some bricks. Pew, pew. Does anyone have any, like, I don't know, questions or things that they want to know about the lore? Because I talked about it yesterday, but I'm always willing to explain the lore. I think it's very exciting. Let me get rid of these ladders. It's nice to hear the lore. Yay, I'm glad. Yeah, oh, let's see what else can we talk about with lore. I feel like I remembered something yesterday that I was going to talk about and then forgot, and I was like, oh, I should bring that up tomorrow. Okay, something I forgot to talk about yesterday was with Madam Piggington. Okay, so chat. Quimby lore. Quimby lore, really, though. Building. Chat, big building is very nice. I'm gonna take a quick break from laying glowstone because I just realized that's bothering me that the outline of the next layer of floor isn't out yet. So let's just really quick take care of that. So something that I forgot to talk about yesterday was stuff about the Madam Piggington lore. So, Madam Piggington is a vampire pig, which that's where the vampire pig connection happens. Madam Piggington, the vampire pig, she's the wife of Sir Piggington IV, remember the guy who's letting me be the mayor? And she has, so, you know, I was like, oh yeah, the Piggingtons have been ruling this area for generations. Surprise, she's been the one pulling the strings the entire time. And she's kinda onto me in a lot of ways. Not enough that I'm, like, worried about it, but enough that it's like, oh, gotta be really careful of Madam Piggington. So there was a day that we went back and explored Madam Piggington's lore. I misheard that saying she's coming on to me. I mean, she's a vampire, what are you gonna do? Sometimes you just gotta, like, seduce people to drink their blood. Listen, I don't, like, she's got a food source somehow. But, yeah, okay, so there was a day where we went back and explored her backstory. She's from, like, so if we're running modern day Mayor's Paradise as if it's around, like, the 1870s, she's from around, like, the 1650s, which I call it, like, a biblically accurate Madam Piggington skin. She's a pig in the style of dress in England in 1850 with big, gigantic 3/4 sleeves and, you know, huge skirts and everything. It was a bit of a fever dream making that skin. Let's just say that. But one of the things I forgot to mention yesterday, we did a bit of a lore rundown yesterday. I don't know if I've mentioned that. I probably have. No brain space. But one important thing to take away from the Madam Piggington lore was at one point she, like, slaughters an entire village because she got freshly turned as a vampire. And the village, like, the city that she slaughtered was Bread City, which is the agricultural outpost out over there. And in the day of Madame Pickington, it was like a really large bustling city area, but if you go to visit now, it's like a much smaller settlement. Still one of the major powers, like it's part of the tri-state area of this world, like so we've got New Stonk City, Paper Plains, and then Bread City over there. But it's definitely a lot smaller, doesn't have as many people and stuff, and it doesn't have as many people, chat, because there was a brutal slaughter in around like 1650-ish. So that's something that I just want to make sure that people know about, is that, oh yes, Bread City is the way that it is today because they kind of mostly got killed off by Madame Pickington around like 200 years ago. I like the lore. And then let's see, what else is fun to talk about lore? I'm trying to think of things that can be like new for people who are here like yesterday, but are also like just fun things to talk about for people who are newer today. Is there anything that you guys want to hear about? Anything that I've like mentioned or like, I don't know, brought up that piqued your interest at all? Oh wait, oh chat, hold on. I just had a brainwave. One of these areas, somewhere over here, I'm supposed to have another patio section. Okay, where is it? Hold on, give me just, can I tell from down here? Oh yes I can, ha ha ha, ha 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 ha. Actually, let's do this, I don't want to have it up to there quite yet. Oh, then it's like 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is that correct? I feel like it matched up with this right here. Let's just go ahead and, okay, this is looking correct. Wait, gotta, sorry chat, important building stuff. Yeah, if anyone's interested about like the inspiration for this house, again, it's based off of the Breakers in Newport. It's one of the summer homes of the Vanderbilts. Very pretty building, very large, which is why this is the absolute monstrosity that it is. Okay, so this is gonna end up being a patio section. It's going to be like open to the air, like the walls are going to continue out here instead of continuing on here. But I'm not gonna, if it was just one layer floor, I'd get rid of the glowstone, but we're gonna put a layer of slabs over everything for the second layer of floor. So this is gonna stay how it is right now. Yeah. Chat, I can build things. I can build things and count, and really that's great. It's gonna look great. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been working on this house for so long. And I got hit with a brainwave like Sunday night, and I was like, I am finishing this house. Because it's just kind of been sitting here for a while. I finished the first floor. Is this on the SMP or single player? This is single player. This is just me. I do bring people on sometimes, like Cyborg, who was here earlier, my mod. He plays a character named Mark Milkboy. Ooh, chat. Let's talk a little bit about Mark Milkboy, maybe. But yeah, no, this is a single player world. Just, it started out as a Minecraft playthrough and then ended up as a roleplay story. It's, you know how it goes. So Mark Milkboy is the son of the guy that I framed for my crimes and then imprisoned. He's a sweet lad. But I kind of took one look at him, decided, ah yes, this kid is going to be my protege, and then killed the rest of his living family. Oh, Cyborg, you're still here? Wait, I thought you were at school. Wait, Cy. Wait, Cy, you're not usually here still at this point. I mean, I'm glad you're here. It's good to have you. Do you want to talk about Mark Milkboy at all? If you have anything to add, because you're the one playing him, I don't want to like mess with your characterization too much. I'd love to have you like, I don't know, say a few words, as it were. But yeah, so Mark Milkboy isn't at homeschool these days. For a lot of people, yes. Has anyone got canon deaths? What is school? What is school? So most of my scene partners are actually animals. So like Sir Pigington and Madam Pigington are literal pigs. No, I'm off to class now. Oh, okay. Okay, so I was just misjudging my time then. Yeah, so most of my scene partners are just, you know, literal animals due to this being a single player world and like Minecraft and stuff. School is in person. Yeah. Good luck with that, Sai. Don't drop out of school, Cyborg. Have fun at class, but don't drop out of school. Bye. So canon deaths are a bit of an interesting conundrum because I can't have stay on drugs, don't do school. No! Point blank, we're trying to be good influences on him. Point blank, we're trying to not encourage him to drop out. So most of my scene partners just can't die because, you know, they're animals. Oh, those are slabs. I can't MLG on slabs. Yeah, they're animals. They can't really die. So really, I guess the only person who could have canon deaths is me. But I'm not like fighting anyone or like doing stuff. So really, any like accidental deaths I have, which by the way, chat, I've been keeping track. I've only died 4 times in the entire span of A Mayor's Paradise. Which, well, you know, I'm very proud of that. So yeah, any accidental deaths I have, I don't know how much bearing they can have on things. I thought that was a server, not single player. So the Constituents SMP is a server, but this is A Mayor's Paradise is single player. Again, it started out as me doing like, oh yes, I have not played Minecraft before. Let's play Minecraft on stream. And then like 2 days in. Oh, chat, do you want to hear the story of how A Mayor's Paradise came to be what it is? Yeah. Okay. Bye, Cyborg. Bye. Good luck at class. You got this, man. I believe in you. Thanks for sticking around for a hot second. Hold on, just a minute. Okay. Okay. The story of how Mayor's Paradise came to be a roleplay world and not just me playing Minecraft. So I was 2 days into playing Minecraft, and you know, I was having a good time. I was like, wow, all this stuff is happening. Here, hold on, I gotta do like the little Quimby voice, like back when I was much smaller and inexperienced at streaming and stuff. Which, by the way, this was 3 months ago. I think like almost exactly 3 months ago at this point. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm playing Minecraft. This is so cool. I found a village. I found a cave underneath the village. Oh, this is so wild. Oh my gosh. You know, just little baby Minecraft player stuff. And then I realized I was like taking a shower and I was like, oh man, I don't know how much I'm really feeling this whole like playing Minecraft on stream thing. Like, I know it's interesting, but I don't know how much like I can make it exciting. Like, obviously if something really interesting happened RNG wise, that'd be wild, but like, no. And then I just kind of had this thought, like, I don't usually play things sweet, like I had been playing Minecraft just kind of like cottagecore vibes, like wow, we're going to plant things and be in this place and talk to these villagers and trade with them. I was like, that's not my play style. I don't play Minecraft like that. I play like I'm a robber baron. And wouldn't you know it, chat, I really do. I just see things and I'm like, yes, I will claim this resource for myself. I take one look at it all and go like, huh, that's interesting that they thought that they could, you know, get me to play this game like I'm soft. So that day I basically just immediately decided, like, wow, I'm going to play Minecraft like a robber baron. I'm just going to absolutely exploit everyone that I can. I'm going to destroy the natural landscape. I'm going to take any resources that I want with no care for any other people or, like, you know, literally anything. And then, chat, here's where the story gets kind of sweet to me. So I started like doing stuff that day. The first thing that I needed to do to play as a robber baron was get the textile industry up and running, because if you research the Industrial Revolution at all, the first thing that made the Industrial Revolution like start working was factories built to create textiles. I've got a bit of an interest in like clothing history, so I had researched like when did like factories start being a thing? Why did fashion start changing so rapidly at this time? It's because of like factory work and stuff. So to keep cities running, to keep cities that can support factories running, you need to have agriculture. So agriculture and the textile industry was what I needed to focus on first. And I was like, okay, I can do this. I can build large-scale agriculture. I love large-scale agriculture. I can do giant farms of sheep and stuff. And then I walked into a little building over here. It's not there anymore. I've remodeled it. But I'll show you where it was. I walked into that building right there. That's Pickington Manor. It was a butchery at that point. There was a smoker inside, and there was a pig inside when I walked into the building. I walked into the building and a pig said, "Oink." You know, like the Minecraft pig noise. I don't want to try and actually go for it because I imagine that wouldn't be very pleasant for you guys. Yeah, I just walked in and there was a pig. And I was like, why is there a pig in this building? Because if you think the pigs can't go through doors, they can't make it through doors, they can't like squeeze through or anything. So I was, kind of a little stumped about that. And I was like, hold on, I don't need to know why the pig is in the door, is inside. I need to know why the pig is in the house. Not mechanics wise, but story wise. And that was the origin of Sir Pickington IV. He was a pig in a building, and I was like, wow, this guy is old money. This guy is rich. This is the guy that I want to try to make alliances with. And then I started like working with him. It turns out that he was actually like really wild and mean, and was like, yes, you will pay taxes on the emeralds that you make. And I was like, oh my gosh. Because, my character's main goal in life is to be rich and powerful and have all the resources. And, having someone force you to pay taxes on those resources is kind of a bummer when those are your character motivations. And so Sir Pickington became the first villain of the story. He's still around. I've got some plans for what's going to happen to him. It may or may not tie into what's going to end up happening with the end. Again, no spoilers, but there's gonna be some things about that. But he's been a particularly dangerous opponent this whole time, because he's old money. He's not just, the Milk Boys were new money. They were recently established. Like, yeah, they're respectable people, but like, we're the townspeople aren't really quite used to them yet. The townspeople are just like, well, I guess the Milk Boys are rich, and we don't want to get on their bad side. Which, to be fair, you generally don't want to get on the bad side of rich people. But, no! I'm going after it. But the Pickingtons have been here for generations. The Pickingtons have held on to this town, like, fighting tooth and nail to keep it. Mostly because Madame Pickington is a vampire and has, has declared this village as her own and now will keep it forever, vampire stuff. But if I try to get rid of them, the people of the city know those two. They trust them. It's been, I'm out of glowstone. Okay, chat, we're gonna go to the Nether in a minute. The people know the Pickingtons. They are a trusted source in the town. And so you can't just oust the people, the group that the people trust. I'm out of stone too. Lovely. This is fine. Whee! Good MLG. Wait, I want to see how the second floor looks. So the Pickingtons have required quite a bit more effort to try to figure out, Okay, here, I'm gonna place some torches along the walls just for safety purposes. Yeah, so that's the deal with the Pickingtons. They've been particularly annoying because I can't just frame them for a crime necessarily. Well, I can't just frame them for a crime, but it can't be any old crime. I can't be like, oh my gosh, public indecency, something like that, something simple. It's got to be something big, something dangerous that they're gonna get put away for. What's the current plan is, how I've remodeled the Pickingtons' house? Well, I remodeled it out of resources from the Nether. And if you'll recall, resources from the Nether are currently contraband. It's currently illegal because the entire area got shut down due to the, rampant disease starting out there. So the fact that their house, which 50 years ago was not made of Nether materials, now is, that's kind of suspicious. That's maybe something that they shouldn't be associated with. So, yikes. Okay, I think I've got more stone, but I almost certainly don't have more glowstone. I think we're gonna have to make a quick nether trip to try to find more of that. I think I've got some dust there, but that's like 4 dust. And I think I'm going to end up using for potion making. Oh, the secret lab! Chat, we should talk about the secret lab. Here, let's go look at the secret lab. Chat, I'm so proud of the secret lab. Because it's, it's incomplete at the moment. I think I'm going to expand it also. So this is the first layer. I kind of want to do like sea lanterns all the way around in strips. But I want sea lanterns because it gives kind of just like this flat, sterile feel to everything. This is the netherwort farm. It's technically illegal, but I've managed to sway people who found it by convincing them that it's for medicinal purposes. And this is the lab proper. It's, fairly empty right now, and I'm planning on extending this section of the wall back a ways to give me more room to work. But this whole area is going to become a nether research lab eventually. So like I've been brewing potions down here. Oh, I should bring some if I'm going to the nether. Let's just grab like 3 of these. Wait, I've got some in my house. I can just, my temporary house. I can just pick those up because I'm gonna have to sleep soon. But yeah, I'm gonna be like building a portal down here. Very illegal still, chat. There's gonna be a portal there. I'm going to start growing like warped fungus and crimson fungus. I'm gonna trap some specimens from the nether behind like glass. Because remember, my character is infected with the zombieism virus and needs to figure out what's up with it and like what causes the process to accelerate or decelerate, so that I can not become the very first zombie mayor of New Skunk City. Oh gosh, is my alert box not on or something? Because I just looked at this and 9 minutes ago it looks like Krusty Deer Boy followed. I don't think I got an alert for that. I'm very sorry, Krusty Deer Boy, if you followed and I didn't say anything. I'm very sorry about that. I promise I was just talking. So yeah, okay, let's head to the nether. I want to drop off the slabs that I've got. Those will be very useful for building the next layer of the floor, but we gotta finish the glowstone layer first. I'm gonna need so much glowstone. I'm in constant need of everything. This is fine. This is a-okay. No need to worry about that. Alright. Oh! Quimby 8! We haven't talked about Quimby 8. Okay. We're not gonna... I need some other things before I go, but... So Quimby 8 is a new character that I've recently introduced, played by myself as Quimby. But so Quimby 8 is a character who is from a lower income family, like a real low income family, like works... probably gonna work in the factory their whole life, kind of poor. Yeah, everything else should be good. So yeah, just very, very, very poor times out here. And Quimby 8 somehow got into debt to the mayor. And has, Quimby has been trying to find ways to pay it off. Wages haven't been really doing enough. At one point, the mayor decided to send Quimby 8 to the nether. Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta pause just quick because where's the ghast? Feels like there's always one when I come in. Where's the ghast? Where's the ghast? Chat, I'm gonna have to... Okay, I'm going to have to start focusing on the nether in just a minute because, talking with you guys is lovely, but, this place is full of hazards and I fear very greatly. Like, we can still chat, it's just, I'm gonna be considerably more jumpy about it. Yeah, so Quimby 8 got sent to the nether to do some mining for, Mayor Alert. Which, if you'll remember, is very illegal because the nether permit only really lets, Mayor Alert himself in. So there's definitely some law breaking going on right there. And additionally, that means that Quimby A is also being infected with the virus, but, you know, without knowing, because Quimby A hasn't, like, figured everything out about it yet. Quimby A is a sweet kid, just wants to, like, protect their family, prove to the mayor that they can be useful and should not be, like, punished for their outstanding debt. But, you know, it's very, very tricky being so out of power. Okay. I've kind of been ignoring the glowstone over here just because it's over the lava lakes. No. That's a hazard. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up to the area that I've been running with the path through the fortress. Just because, I don't know, I sometimes feel a little safer when I'm closer to the roof of the nether, even though that means I'm just more likely to, like, fall to my death into lava. I don't know, for collecting glowstone, I feel better about it. Elytra? Oh, but Gold Barrel Owl, I can't get an Elytra until I, you know, get to the point in the lore where Mayor Alert can, like, definitively be taking over the town. And actually, so finishing my house is one of the steps to that point. Oh, I left myself a staircase somewhere, but I can never find it. Is it somewhere over here? It might be over here. So finishing my house is one of the steps to getting to the point where I can go to the end. I swear I had a staircase. Maybe it's right here. 'Cause the house is kind of significant, like, it's kind of pointing out the progress that I've made in the world. You know, with, like, taking over everything and becoming, taking power and stuff. So the house, as I've been constructing it, has been like, yes, I'm in charge here. I'm in charge enough that I can embezzle the funds from, you know, from the city to be able to build my own accommodations and stuff. Okay, I think we go this way. I'm so scared of the nether. So yeah, the mayor's been getting a lot closer recently with the death of Mr. Milkboy and, you know, the events afterward. The town's been a lot more in my pocket. Because the people are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe, like, the Milkboys, one of the big important families of our city, would be this corrupt. And long story short, the crime that I pawned off to Mr. Milkboy was child kidnapping. Now listen, I didn't technically kidnap the kid. I was taking him on a fishing trip because Mason is the kid we're talking about. His name is Mason. He's a Mason. I was taking him on a fishing trip because he's the son of 2 of the city council members, and I wanted to see if I could, get them to like me more if I got their son to like me more. I wanted this glowstone to be closer than it was. I could probably just get a bunch of netherrack and make my way up there. But yeah, so it didn't. Oh, I thought that was. Oh, I thought I was gonna die there. I mean, theoretically, I know that I wouldn't leave a hazard just out like that, but like, oh, that was a stressful moment. Oh, sorry, I bopped my mic there. Hope that wasn't weird for you guys. I'm so scared of the nether. You know, can I go a little further? Is there any glowstone? Is that glowstone closer to the ground? I don't think I've explored this way. Let's go take a look. But yeah, so I took Mason out on a fishing trip. We ended up really far away. I didn't want to have to deal with bringing him home, so I just dropped him off somewhere and then replaced him with a doppelganger, and then just kind of left. And it turns out that that's kind of illegal, surprisingly enough. Like, who would have thought that people would be mad when you just leave their kids places? So I got found out due to someone else replacing Mason. It was a wild turn of events. but managed to convince everyone that it was actually Mr. Milkboy who told me that I needed to do the whole thing. And that I was an innocent mayor in this whole situation. And the people believed it. Honestly, this is still better. This is still kind of better. I like this area better. So yeah, rip to Mr. Milkboy. Chat, we were gonna go visit Mark Milkboy today. Not Mark Milkboy. Jimmy Milkboy. The cousin of James Milkboy, the Mr. Milkboy who died. Jimmy's been sitting in prison for me. He was pretending to be Mr. Milkboy, and then we got found out, but I need to go visit him. I need to go visit the guy. I said that I would. He's been sitting in prison unnecessarily for so long. Oh, chat. I was like, yeah, oh my gosh, I gotta get him out of there. Proceeds to not get him out of there. Okay, so that's definitely a hazard. Like, I don't like that necessarily, but I bet I could like get up and make myself a little platform for everything. Oh, how would I get down? Oh, chat, I want the glowstone. I do. It's just so scary to get it always. Okay, let's suck it up. Let's suck it up. I'm a big bad mayor. I imprison people for crimes that I committed. I can just get massive amounts of netherrack and make it so safe for me. This will be absolutely fine. I want at least 2 stacks. Yeah, chat, the nether is a little bit of my weakness. It's just very it's very how it is, you know? Just with the whole fire and everything. You know. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I want this to be semi-safe to get down from. So we're gonna staircase. We're gonna staircase our way up. Up. Hi chat, I'm afraid. How about you? How are you all doing in chat? I haven't really like checked in with you guys in a hot second. You guys doing okay? You guys doing alright? Any, I don't know, questions about what we've been discussing? Any interesting things going on for you? Yeah, sorry, I don't mean to ignore you guys. I just get invested talking about the lore. I guess it's not really ignoring you guys if I'm like talking about lore things. That's like on topic. That's the subject. Just playing Minecraft? Yeah. Oh my gosh, Gold Barrel Owl, you're playing Minecraft? I am also playing Minecraft. Ever watched Kiki's Delivery Service? I have! Oh, I love that one. Kiki's Delivery Service is a good film. Because, like, I don't know. First of all, animation gorgeous, chat. If there's one thing about me, I love animation. Building the bakery in the CSP, oh my gosh. That's perfect. That's congratulations, Point Blank. You win. Like yep, you got it. You win all of the awards. If an award exists, it goes to Point Blank. But yeah, no, Kiki's Delivery Service just has like it's got so much heart to it. It's not as big or epic as some of Ghibli's other films, but just the I don't know, the care that goes into it, and just this character trying to find her place in the world and trying to be like a good witch and be an adult person. And oof, the whole thing about her not being able to use the broom anymore and losing her witch powers. Like, gosh, that should not be as like, I don't know, kind of relatable as where it's just like once you, I don't know, it feels like things can just stop working for you after time. Like you lose the joy that you got from it, or the original thing that drove you to want to do it. Come back to you about Kiki's Delivery Service. Oh yeah, no, her cat. Gosh, okay, so chat, I've talked about it a little bit before, but I don't know if I've mentioned how much I absolutely love the concept of familiars. Yeah, I'm sad to this day. Oh, bless Mr. Luke. But so familiars are probably my favorite like magic sort of thing. I just think it's really fascinating, like the concept of like there being this creature that's like there for you. Oh yeah, sand. Oh, Point Blank, did the sand I gave you not last? let's pull out Silky Boy. The sand that I gave you from the Mayor's Paradise instead of the CSMP. But yeah, okay, so just I don't know, what inspires us to do things, I feel like is a big theme of Kiki's delivery service. They pull it off really well. Like, why does anyone do anything? Like, we're not witches necessarily, but there's something that generally drives us to do things. Like, there's things that like drive me to stream and stuff, and those things are like, those reasons can change, and you can lose motivation for that, and people can be like, oh, but like, you're so good at this, or this is your thing that you do, and that doesn't really change the fact that you don't have it. You know, used all the sandstone. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad that you got my delivery of sand from this very different world. Where's my ladder? There it is. I don't know, Kiki's delivery service, I think, is just kind of underrated for the stories that it has for us. That's something I really enjoy about Ghibli Chat. I like that so much of their stories are soft, like even in the more intense ones. There's so much gentleness to the way that Ghibli handles narratives. Like, I think you see that a lot with, like, Castle in the Sky. It's the story about this, you know, ancient civilization that did all these things and has all this technology and stuff, but the emotional development of the story is so gentle. What makes you stream? It's really the storytelling for me. Like, I was talking with you guys earlier about the lore stuff that I like to do. Not just, I don't know, I absolutely love stories and being able to tell a story, you know, something like A Mayor's Paradise, with all the twists and turns we've gotten and all the crazy zany world building that's been happening. That's just, I don't know, that's always been what's really interested me deep down. So when I was younger, I thought that I was going to be an engineer, mostly because that's what a lot of people in my family would do, is they were engineers. And so I was like, oh yes, I will someday do this thing, because, you know, creating something sounds, you know, it always comes back to the creation of things, and that's kind of what I saw as being like the purpose of engineering and stuff. And then I don't know, just the more I got into upper division math and stuff, the more I was like, oh, that may be not the plan. Soon coming in with the real questions. Oh, I'm glad you like hearing about my motivations, Mr. Malik. I like talking about my motivations. How much? Glowstone 42. Okay, I need much more than that. So yeah, just the more I learned about, like, I don't know, math and things, the more I started to realize, like, I don't know, maybe this whole being an engineer thing isn't quite for me. Just because it seemed like something that I was more forcing myself to want rather than something that I actually wanted. Which is, something that I talk about quite a bit here, I'd say, is, like, finding your actual motivations, like, I don't know. And then just the more I looked into it, the more I realized that, again, the things that I had thought were interesting about being an engineer were doing things like creating, but this is the way out to the chat. Okay, hold on. This is the way out to the warped forest, and I bet we could find some glowstone there. Yeah, the concept of creating something. But I also had noticed that I've always had a bit of an absolute obsession, if we're going to be real, with fairy tales. I could tell you so many fairy tales from, like, so many different places and so many different, like, I don't know, ways of thought. I could tell you Greek myths in, like, 3 different interpretations and retellings. And I was like, wait, hold on. Like, when I actually stopped and started to take stock of that, you know, it seems a little obvious in hindsight that it's, like, always been about the stories for me, but, you know, hindsight is, you know, 2020. Is this still the way that I think it is? Wait, I'm pretty sure it is. Piglin lore? Ooh, Piglin lore. Okay. Piglin lore is really interesting. So it goes back to that whole, like, you know, old corporation kind of thing that we were talking about. So the piglins, were the like dominant force in the Nether for a very long time. Just like how the Pigingtons were the people in charge of like New Stonk City, the piglins were just, you know, the civilization that got up and started doing stuff in the Nether. So, you know, like the Blazes and the Wither Skeletons still existed, they were still around and doing things, but the piglins started just like capitalize on stuff. Capitalism, it's all about the capitalism. Okay, is there glowstone in here? I feel like I've found some before. We're gonna take great care to not get lost here. No matter that it may be kind of difficult to not get lost. Okay, I feel like leaving torches as little markers. Let's go up. But yeah, so the piglins just kind of took control of the Nether for a while. They started building skyscrapers and building lots of like civilization kind of stuff. And you know, did practically enslaving the other groups in the Nether, and which again, chat, slavery is not pog. I feel like I probably don't need to say that, but I would like to say it just in case. And you know, but I can't talk. They did start to like establish huge like trading connections and stuff with people from the overworld, in part due to their relations to people like the Pigingtons. You know, favorable trade deals. We trade you stuff that we need for what you need, but maybe we'll give you like some extra resources on the side that you're not necessarily asking for, but you know, we'll give it to you because the relations, chat. Okay, I feel like I thought that there was more glowstone in this area than there is. Ooh, what's out this way though? Oh, that's a hazard. That's a hazard. So eventually the piglins kind of got too big for their britches. You know, started treating the other Nether species really, really terribly. And then they got zombified. The other creatures in the Nether said, "No, thank you. You're going to perish now. You're going to perish by terrible, terrible death." Okay, I would like to make my way back, please. Oh, chat, if I get lost down here. Oh, welcome back to Quimby has no sense of direction. Hold on. Can I climb you? I left a torch somewhere around here, I think. Wait, chat. Wait. Oh, no, wait. Hold on. That's the way. Whew. Sorry, I need a second to breathe because I was legitimately worried that I was lost for a second. Okay, it's also about time for water breathing. Water drinking. Chat, we found our way. We're doing all right. Time to drink water. Okay, liquid. Just one more for good luck. Okay, there we go. There we go. We can find our way back. We're not lost. Okay. Yeah, so currently the piglin civilization is kind of just in shambles. They've lost the like coherency that let them become like the big rulers of the Nether early on in their days as I don't know, civilization. At this point in time, they really just kind of wander around in tribes. A lot of their language has been lost due to you know, the main centers of knowledge that they had, the fortresses. Or skyscrapers as they are in this world. They lost a lot of that, which is not as pog. Chat, I legitimately mourn making the piglins lose most of their civilization because I always get sad whenever I, like, I don't know, read stuff about, like, you know, like, oh, but that was a thing that they had and it was their culture and their people. But nope. It was lost. So yeah, the piglins of today probably couldn't communicate with people from the overworld if they wanted to, like even if they wanted to. It just doesn't happen for them anymore. You know who could resurrect the old piglin civilization with old first-hand knowledge? A certain madam. Ooh, point blank. point blank with the lore ideas. Point blank with the you know, with the thoughts. That is a thought for sure. Madam Pickington was around back when the Nether was open and probably like talked with a lot of people. And she's a vampire, so she probably wouldn't have lost too much of the knowledge. Ooh, that's interesting, point blank. I can't promise like I'm gonna do anything with it, but it's an... Please come back. Can't promise I'm gonna do anything with it, but certainly a thought exercise for sure. Oh, chat, now I'm running into the issue of I don't want to mess with the landscaping too much, but I want to like make myself a little platform that I could harvest glowstone from. What if I make it and then I break it? How's about that, chat? I will just... How about I just like dig into the wood like around here so we don't mess with too much. Or the ceiling, we can dig into the ceiling. Taking pretty long to get to 50k coins if I try. Isn't it just 5,000 for CSMP stuff? It's 3:30 AM. I've spent too much time on this bakery. If I drops by the CSMP, come check it out. Yeah, good night, point blank. Thanks for being here and having interesting ideas and stuff. And also, like, good luck with the factory and every... Not factory, bakery. Chat, I'm too much of a capitalist. But yeah, bye, point blank. Bye. See you later. Have a good sleeps. Please, for the love of God, someone leave me sand. Oh no. 5k. Yeah, 5k, not 50k. Yeah, I was like, 50k would be kind of a lot. 50k would be kind of a lot to expect you to get. But yeah. Bye, point blank. We're just gonna make a little platform to catch the glowstone, and then we're gonna destroy it all because I want to leave this location looking in its natural beauty. You know. Hashtag just actually concerned about the environment despite how much I pretend otherwise things. Listen, chat, it's just very pretty in the warped forests, and I think that we should recognize and celebrate that. It's just very nice down here. Oh, I need Silky Boy, not Fortuna. You know, we do love Fortuna a lot. Fortuna is a very good pickaxe, and every time I pull her out, you know, just imagine like the Oh Fortuna song playing. You know, it's classical music, very dramatic. You guys should look it up if you haven't heard it. But Fortuna is not the greatest for delicacy work like this. Listen, it's not her fault. She just doesn't have silk touch. That's all. She just never got the touch of the silk, as it were. Me, I'm going to go get some blocks to, you know, fill in these holes. Me does not go get the blocks to fill in the holes, instead does other things. Okay, now I'm going to go get the blocks though. Just getting a few in case I need to tower up a bit. Yeah, no, chat. I don't know, to get back to the like motivations thing. I don't know, I just like telling stories about things, and I like being able to come up with cool stuff, like being able to take all the research that I've done for Mayor's Paradise about like the industrial age and the clothing people would wear at the time and the like, I don't know, mannerisms and political machines of the era and stuff. I think that stuff's super fascinating. It's just like, wow, this is... Okay, so chat, again, okay, so I'm going to expose myself as a history nerd. I think history is entirely underrated. Like, there's a lot of history that we probably don't need to go back and celebrate or remember. Or, no, I feel like we should remember most history just for the sake of, like, stopping bad stuff from happening if it ever does. Like, you know. But just being able to look at the industrial era, because it's an era that is forgotten about really by a lot of historians, well, not historians, but like the average people. Like for anyone who took part in the like public school system in America, just like a quick question, how much time did you guys spend on the industrial period? Because I personally feel like every time I've had a history class, we kind of jump straight from like Civil War kind of stuff, 1860s, right back out to, the World War One. It's like, oh yes, that's all very nice that the Civil War ended. Anyways, 50 years in the future, it's like, what's up with that? Why do we not cover that time period? It's so interesting and shaped so much of what our society and everything is like today. So I guess that's one motivation for things, is me being very interested in the past and not wanting to look at that Enderman over there. Hi, Ender friend. Oh, it's kind of a small pocket of glowstone. Is it worth it? I kind of want to go over that way. I kind of want to see if I can find more glowstone stuff out here, closer to the top. Oh, did I enter an Ender friend? That was oh gosh. Rip to my voice. I'm gonna take a drink of water real quick. Sorry, guys. Liquid. Yeah, we're gonna head over this way. Chat, it's obvious that I'm absolutely terrified of this place. I'm so cautious about everything. Okay. I was worried I wasn't gonna make that jump for a minute. Okay, no, we're fine. No worries here. No worries about that. We are doing a-okay. Okay, wait. Oh, I know which direction this is. Alright. Here we go. Yeah. No, but history is so interesting. Chat, do you want to hear about the best 5th grade class? I say that like I had multiple 5th grade classes. Do you want to hear about one of my favorite classes ever that I've ever had? It was 5th grade, which is why I said 5th grade class. So my 5th grade class was really, really interesting because my teacher was, another history nerd like me. And my teacher decided that to learn about American history, because 5th grade is like the year that most people in America learn about the whole American history as opposed to like state or world history. But yeah, in this time of learning the history things, we were gonna roleplay the history. And chat, this may be the origins of why I like historic roleplay stuff. But we did it the entire year. As we were going through things, we didn't just learn history, we lived history. So we had to declare independence from the teacher. We were treated like the colonies. We were like I remember that the colony that I was in was like Pennsylvania, and we were the corn producers. We were given like slips of paper that had corn because breadbasket of the United States kind of stuff. And yeah, so we had all these things, and we had to like write our own Declaration of Independence and write our own constitution and have a constitutional convention about stuff. Can I get up there, please? And just as a little 5th grader who didn't necessarily care about too much history stuff before then, it was such a formative experience because it was like, wait, we're not just talking about like people from the past and stuff. We're talking about the stories of the people who came before us and who lived these events. And that's really what sparked my interest in like history and everything, is being able to experience these things that people may have felt. Like there's another time like in university where one of my professors had us like talk about various things about the Revolutionary War, and how one of the coolest lessons that I've learned from doing various like history roleplay stuff is that sometimes when you look at history, it can be easy to feel like, yes, these things happened and it was always intended to happen, like there's no other way that this could have gone. And then being like, wait, hold on a second. It very easily could have gone a different way. Like, it would have been so easy for things to not work out the way that they did in real life. Because, again, it's just people making decisions. And if people make a different decision, or if that decision doesn't pan out a certain way, that changes everything about it. And that's what I think is really, really cool about, like, I don't know, just history and stuff, is the like, oh my gosh, this didn't have to be the way that it was. Like, chat, just like imagine for a second if everything that you learned about history was just like, I know, different. And I'm trying to think of a good way to explain this in a way that's, like, I don't know, interesting for you guys, but just as an example, let's say that you know, the 13 colonies didn't win the Revolutionary War. The American colonies are still part of Britain today. That changes so much about history, and you know, that's a huge one. Sometimes it can be interesting to look at the, like, smaller stuff with that, but just, and let's say, like, what caused this revolution to fail? Maybe it was that like, I don't know, George Washington didn't get chosen as the general or something, or maybe, like, I don't know, something as trivial as the Congress wasn't able to get together the funds that they needed to actually wage the war. There's so many things that really could have happened like that, because nothing's certain, and these things can change so easily. Me just, like, spouting all this stuff at you, and I'm sure you guys are like, yeah, sure, great. Yep, history, for sure. And I'm like, oh my gosh, history. And you're like, yep. Let's mine some glowstone. I don't know if anyone else has, like, I don't know, any interesting stories about, like, history roleplay kind of stuff. Oh, that's very specific. I don't know if anyone has any fun stories about stuff like that they want to share. Feel free. You don't have to. I can just keep chatting. Just keep talking. I'm more into French history. Oh, French history is so interesting. Most of my knowledge of French history extends from, like, you know, like the 1640s on. But French history is absolutely wild. Like, just all the twists and turns they go through, and the way that they were, I don't know, everything that changed about their society in, like, later years. Like with Napoleon and stuff, and everything that went on with the Enlightenment. I love the Enlightenment. I could talk about the Enlightenment a good bit. I'm gonna need to heal my pickaxes at some point. This is fine. How much closer do we go? I want at least 2 stacks before we go back. Oh gosh, Louis XIV though. I'm sure Louis XIV is, like, the most basic part of French history. But I don't know, what an absolute mad lad. Man's really just said, ah yes, I'm going to be, like, an absolutist ruler. And everyone was like, what? And he said, yep. And that's how that went. Okay, I'm wondering if I can stop this lava flow and make it safer for me to get this glowstone. BRB? Okay. Cool. What if I... Because this looks like a really great spot to get glowstone if you ignore the lava. Oh gosh, did all that lava come from this one stream? Hold on. Let's watch and see if it'll all disappear. Oh, there it goes. Oh, chat, as much as I fear lava, it's so cool to watch it work. Oh, there it goes. I think that after I get all this glowstone, I will break that block and allow the lava to take its rightful place in the world. Just because I feel bad for getting rid of that beautiful lava flow. Oh, chat, the duality of man. I'm absolutely terrified of the Nether, but at the same time, I think it's probably the prettiest place in the game. It's just absolutely lovely down here. Ah, I can't get back up. I can't get back up. I am trapped down here. Ah! Whew. Anytime I jump, like, at all in the Nether, I'm like, I'm going to fall into lava and die. I'm going to break this block and the lava will come out of it and I'm going to die. Again, chat, like, the duality of man. Okay. And we'll put that back. when I am finished here. I want to maintain the natural beauty of the landscape. Which I know is not very robber baron of me, but that would have been bad. It's not very robber baron of me, but you know, I can give myself a bit of leeway when it comes to just pretty places. Bap. I do like when obviously I'm like taking it away, but I like when the trees interact with the glowstone like this, when they just, you know, happen in the same spot. I think that's really fascinating. Okay, and come to me. Oh, chat, you know what? For some reason, you know, I just started thinking about Andrew Lloyd Webber's The Phantom of the Opera. Fairly well-known musical, I'm sure most people are like at least semi-familiar with it. But like, why though? Why is Phantom of the Opera so big? I personally don't think it's like, I don't know, necessarily that great. Like, it's got some interesting songs for sure, but why? I am back. Hey, welcome back. I'm ranting a little bit about Phantom of the Opera. Like, it's not a lot like the original book, and you know, it's fine for adaptations not be exactly like the original, but just they changed a lot of the themes. The original Phantom was much darker. I'm pretty sure Christine dies in the original Phantom of the Opera, and it's like, huh, why is the musical not that way? I mean, why didn't the main character die? Listen, chat, I've got some taste. Like, I'm gonna expose myself. I much prefer Cats. I greatly prefer Cats to Phantom of the Opera. Cats just has it's rough to understand, but the story of Cats is just so much more compelling. Shooting at me? Oh, I have lots of experience with that. My advice is to flee and never come back. Yeah, like when you take the time to understand Cats, it's the story and messages that it communicates are much deeper than those of the Phantom of the Opera, at least the Andrew Lloyd Webber version. And not to mention the music, I feel like, is a lot more exciting. It doesn't repeat themes as often as you know, Phantom does. Ah. Listen, chat, I want the lava to be free. I want the lava to hold sway over this area. Cause look at it go. Look how cool that lava is. That lava is much cooler than I could ever hope it to be. Wait, except that's kind of an oxymoron. Lava is not cool, it is very hot. But still, that lava, it's doing its thing. I don't want to run that too much. I'm gonna fall and die. I'm flat in the nether above lava, and it looks nice, but it's infested with mobs. Oh, lovely. That's so lovely that the nether does that. Nether is okay. The nether is Australia. You know, you know how Australia like wants to kill you. The nether wants to kill you, but it's not even like sneaky about it like Australia is. I feel like you can hear about Australia and be like, wow, that's so cool. The nether is literally just like lava all day every day. I don't know why the nether is like this. That's almost 3 stacks. That might be enough for now. Let's go ahead and make our way back to the overworld. Yeah, chat. Cats the musical. Sorry, I just had to take a second and recognize how absolutely ridiculous that sounds. I think now that I've had that moment of recognition, we can continue. Do I remember my way back? Cats the Musical is really such an interesting story, like with the stuff from the books by T.S. Eliot. Oh, thank you, Noises, for making me scared. Did I anger that ender friend? I don't think I did. And like, the way that Cats is really just like about community in the end. Gonna die. Woo! Let me know if you survived, because that'd be pretty metal if you said I'm gonna die and then you actually survived. I think that would be kind of an epic gamer moment. Just died? Oh. My condolences. Hope you get your stuff back. Oh, like died in lava or just like perished? Because dying in lava tends to be considerably more, you know, hard to come back from. I'm wearing feather falling boots. This is fine. This is fine. I've got feather falling 4. I can take a bit of a fall. Mine into lava. My stuff is safe there. Okay. I was like, oh no, your stuff is lava. I'm glad to hear that's safe. Glad to hear that it is alright. Oh, where? Turned the corner. If I had hit a zombie piglin, that would have been a really bad spot to do it because there's so many zombie piglins around me. I don't know that I could run far enough away to like escape them. Where? I heard a second one. Where? Chat. Okay, okay. The age-old battle. Quimby versus Gas. Oh, did I just anger an ender friend? Where? 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 Oh, chat, I hate it. I hate it. Oh, look. Look how difficult we are to find. Look at, oh my gosh. Stuff gotten. Nice. Chat, have I ever mentioned that I hate Gas with a passion? Oh, thank you for following Afton Cult Leader. Interesting. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Mission passed. Nice. Yeah, I'm currently feeling the peril. Peril running down my bones. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die. I think we all do. Yeah. Oh, chat, can you just have a moment to appreciate, I don't know, to appreciate the warm feeling of sharing mortal peril with someone else? Because I personally think that that's lovely. I think it's great that we can have these experiences which absolutely terrify and, you know, like traumatize us, and we can just have them together. I think that that's beautiful. My duck died? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Pet duck or like, I don't know, otherwise? Oh, I feel like that may be a bit of an insensitive question to ask. Yeah, that's sad. I am terrified for my life. We can both be having emotions. No, again, I'm sorry, that's insensitive. Sorry, chat. I deal with the nether by cracking jokes about it. Pet, aw. Ducks are such good companions. Like, ducks are absolute mad lads. They're so crazy. Wait, there's glowstone up here? I could have gotten this glowstone? But yeah, and I'm sorry to hear about your duck. Is this one of the occasions that you like want to talk about it, or like, I don't know, would it be better if I just keep doing the Minecraft thing? Because I hope you're alright. I think I may be a little bit lost. Because I don't know that I recognize this place. So that's lovely. I have not ever had a pet duck, but I have had pet rats. And it was very sad when they died. These rats don't live that long, just like 2 years-ish. I don't know why I'm like stuck on the whole like pet death thing. I'm very sorry. I'm out of arrows. I gotta head back. Ooh. If you have gold, you could maybe trade with piglins and try to get spectral arrows. Hold up. Yes, Mr. Milk? Wait, 80 follower Glowpug? Wait. Yo, okay. Oh wait, we gotta do something for it then. Fine talking about it? Oh yeah. Yeah, pets are sweet, but they do not stay with us too long. Oh, sorry, I'm being very morbid about all of this. I don't know, just a pet duck is a really interesting pet to have. Do you want to maybe chat a bit about like how you got a pet duck? She had everything where her legs were at an angle to give her walking issues, and she isn't in pain anymore. That's good to hear. Yeah, like death is very sad, but it's good to hear when, you know, it's good to hear when that's, you know, helping someone out of pain. Here, I do just quick need to. Okay, 80 followers, chat. What's gonna be our celebration piece for that? Usually it's like I make a sign declaring something to be like a monument to the 80 followers, or to the number of followers. Make a cake. Oh, I can make a cake. Oh yeah, that actually sounds very fun. I can make a cake and then make a sign saying like 80 followers, like sign of the 80 followers cake. You know, grief in our own ways, and sometimes it's good to just talk it out. Grief is a wild time. Minecraft IRL or something. Oh, I don't know. Maybe making a cake IRL. I don't think I'd like show me in that or anything, but I could like. I don't know. That's a conversation for another. Make an 80 out of bones or like bone meal. Oh wait. Okay, that's a fun plan. Okay, wait. Hold on, chat. I've got thoughts about that. Because there's a Soul Sand Valley out over by the portal that we could go to and make an 80 out of bone meal. Not bone meal, bone blocks. I can know words sometimes. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 da. That's a hazard. Yep, that's a hazard. Quimby did make a cake run earlier. Plug for the VOD YouTube channel. Check out. Oh, I don't have the VOD channel currently linked. Neighbors were moving and they had the ducks. We had 2 Larry Daisy. Daisy in the past, when they moved, they gave us the ducks. Oh, that's precious. That's such a sweet story, and I'm glad that you know they're able to like have a home even though their family was moving. That sounds like a really lovely story about them. Yeah. Man, it's pets just sometimes come into our lives and are like very good for us, but I don't know. I feel like just pets stream, and we mainly took care of the ducks, so it worked out. Yeah, that sounds like, I don't know, it sounds like a very sweet story about just, you know, ducks and humans coexisting. I'm glad that you had the opportunity to take care of them and, you know, give them a good life. I'm sure that they appreciated it too. Ducks, or I don't know the Larrys. I'm sure that Daisy appreciated it too. I'm sorry. I can talk sometimes. I can occasionally have discussions, as it were. But yeah. Okay, but ducks are absolute mad lads. Like I've seen ducks doing some crazy stuff. I remember one time I was just like walking through, it was a windy day. I was walking by a little like river thing, and I just saw these ducks like swimming up, like up. What's an easy way to find a fortress? Wander around a bit. Sorry, both fortresses that I've found have been because I just kind of like was walking around and trying to find things. I also have the luckiest unlucky luck streak, so whenever I'm trying to do something else, I'll usually find a fortress or something. No, okay, but ducks. Yeah, so I was just like walking along doing things. I saw these ducks swimming up river. And I was like, what's up with these ducks? Why are they swimming up river? And then I see ducks like flying down with their like backs to the wind. They were using the river to get up to like upwind, and then just like flying super fast down the river. And it was just a game to them, and they were just having a good time. And you know, I respect them for that. So we get in the pool and they're like sharing it, and we'll try to drown Tracy when she's in it. Oh, that's fun. Always exciting when you've got a little bit of pet trying to murder each other. I feel like that's like, I don't know, I could very easily see ducks doing that. Like, they're absolute mad lads, but they can be very mean sometimes. They can be kind of unkind to each other. Okay, yeah, so let's see if we can go find some bone blocks to mess with. Whee! Brady followers let me on CSMP. Oh wow. Oh, that would be a thing to do. Oof. So I thought those piglins were chasing me for a second. Funniest crap I've ever said. I mean, it was pretty humorous, you gotta admit. You kind of got the comedy coming. But yeah, no, ducks can be very mean to each other. Ducks just kind of say, "Oh yes, I will beat you up," and then that's about that. You know, that's what they say, and you can't really dissuade them from it. Okay, so I think I've gone most of... Where? I think I've gotten most of the bone blocks out that way. So let's head this way for a bit and see if we can find something. I mean, yeah, you'll make it. You'll make it to the CSMP. You'll make it, Gold Barrel Owl. I believe in you. There we are. There's some. Not everything we need, but it's certainly a start. Bop, bop, bop. I like the sound that it makes. BRB? Cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. That's the F. Those bone blocks are shaped like an F. Ducks are adorable, yet deadly. They really are. Ducks will mess you up. Ducks will absolutely destroy you. Oh, there's some more bones. Okay, but chat, the F. Sorry, we just gotta look at the F. F's in chat, boys. Oh, yeah, just F. Okay, let's go over there. I'm gonna claim those bone blocks. We'll go on the super sketchy bridge. It's a really sketchy bridge. It's so sketchy, chat. Let's make it a little bit less sketchy as a treat. Yeah, ducks will just mess you up. Ducks really just don't care. They're aware that they are small and probably very easily defeated, but they're not gonna make it easy for you. They're not gonna take that line down. How many do I need for an 80? Probably at least like 20. Probably. How are we doing? 14? Let's just finish off this. Let's finish off this area. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, my dog once caught a duck. Okay, chat, this is a very, very interesting story. So my dog, I've told you guys, is half golden retriever, half Labrador retriever. Made a drawing of Daisy with a halo for her head? Aw, that's precious. I'm glad that you're able to, like, I don't know, have a little like memorial thing for her like that. That's good to hear. But yeah, so my dog caught a duck. It wasn't like the disclaimer, like before we continue, the duck was okay. This isn't a story of my dog killing a duck. She just caught one. Yeah, what happened was our neighbors had some ducks hanging out in their pond, just like vibing, just hanging out, just being some chill duck boys. I'm just gonna scooch away from here a little bit. But then one of my parents and siblings was just hanging out in the back, like in our backyard, and then our dog just like came up to them and was like, yes, I've gotten this thing. And they're like, what? And it was a duck. It was like a bit of a juvenile duck, like not a really large duck. But and the duck was just like holding still, and they were like, oh my gosh, like our dog just killed a duck. It was their thought process. Which again, chat, remember this is not the story of my dog killing a duck. This is the story of my dog catching a duck. If you ruin my bone blocks. Where? This is fine. This is fine. So they got her to put the duck down. And she was like, oh, like I got the duck. I'm such a good dog. Because, you know, her breed was made for hunting and stuff. Would it be better just like that? It may be. Okay. But then the duck is not, in fact, dead. The duck is very much alive, as it were. You know, just because it turns out she's got like the soft mouth thing. She put the duck down, and then after a minute or two, it just got up and went off on its merry way. The duck was like, "Ah, yes, I am alive. I am okay." And we were like, "What?" My dog's killed bunnies. Yeah, dogs just kind of go for aminals sometimes. They're like, "Ah, yes, my job is to get these," and so that's what they do. Oh, I do have the right amount. And there we have it, chat. I don't know if this is visible from the McDonald's or not, but there it is. 80 followers. Here, let's make a sign. Let's get a sign out here. Right. Whoop. Right. This is gonna be 80 followers. Celebration bone statue. There we go. Old school. Hey Cyborg, guess what? Guess what just happened? Yo! Look at that. Look at that. That is in celebration of 80 followers. So yeah, we got him. We certainly did it, boys. It might be visible from the McDonald's, I'm not too sure. Either way, it's very interesting. I don't want to risk the fall like that. I'll risk a fall like this instead. Bat! Feather falling 4. Yep. Alright, let's get into the overworld chat. I'm starting to get nervous after being in the Nether for so long. Okay. How do I get down from here? Oh, I get down over here. That's great. Cyborg, are you still at school? Because if you're still at school, maybe you should not be here. Was I the 80th follower? Oh, I think you were Afton Cult Leader. Oh, congrats! Thanks for being here. Thanks for being the 80th follower. Oh my gosh. Like I know it's a bit of a sad day with your duck and everything, but I think it's probably like a good thing from a sad thing that we get to. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you very muchly for being 80th follow. That's so good. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, that's very pog. It is pretty poggers, if I do say so myself. Let's put some things away. You happy now? Yay! I'm glad that helped with your mood. Yay! Happy days. Happy 80 followers days. Right, there's quartz. I should probably put the glowstone out back. Oh, I didn't even need my potions of fire res. Oh, that's nice. I'm just moving things around. Oh, chat, I cannot wait for my house to be done. Cause I cannot wait to just not have to deal with the storage area in there. Okay, wait, chat. Okay, here we go. Cyborg, did you see the house earlier? Did you see the way that that it all looks? Cause oh boy, it looks gorgeous these days. So chat, for the longest time, I don't think many of you guys have been here for like for, you know, since this house was started built. I can't talk. This house started to be built like 2 months ago, and you know, it's obviously been a while since then. For the longest time, I had just finished like the first layer of the house. It was just kind of like the big old building thing there. But now that we've got the second floor like starting to be I'm in audio only mode, so I can't see. Oh, sigh. Bless. But yeah, so now that the second floor is being built, it's really starting to look, you know, much nicer. And I do like that we opened up the entrance hall a little bit, because you know, it was just very, I don't know, it was a little short earlier back when it was just to like right here-ish. Like, I don't know, it was a good entrance hall, but this is an entrance hall, you know? Oh, and chat, when I get the motivation to do it, I think I'm gonna go through and like put the names of my followers on signs around the front of the entrance hall here. I think. I make no promises. It's been the plan. I might not have the motivation to do it, but we shall see. And if so, then your names are gonna be in here. On the second floor is coming along nicely. I'm gonna be real, I think it kind of looks better having more space taken up by the entrance hall, because we've got like this main open wing, and then I feel like the side wings are a lot, you know, a lot more. It is a wing. It is not just a big open space. It's like a wing. Curved staircases, very nice. And we've got first floor stuff. Yeah, even the first floor looks much better with this entrance hall taking up more space. Okay, chat, we're probably gonna go ahead and end stuff right about here. It's just, yeah, it's about that time. We've been live for about 3 hours. I've got some things I need to take care of. Particularly, I need to work on figuring out video editing stuff so that I can post all of my lore and things in videos to make it more accessible for people. Yeah, sorry, Goldberg. I know it's sad, but consider me leaving gives me time to, you know, work out how to release videos so that you can get even more caught up in the lore and understand what's going on. Like, see it, not just have me describe everything to you. Sorry, I'm just hopping around the house because it makes me very happy. But yeah, so let's go ahead and let's head out here for a proper F5 farewell. I like that we've still got the strike signs everywhere from the union that happened together. The union that happened yesterday. Yeah, bye guys. Here, let me. Oh, I need to get my other helmet. That'll be fine. But yeah. Yeah, bye, Goldbarrow. Bye guys. Oh gosh, I gotta do my ending spiel. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming today. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for 80 followers. That's crazy. Yeah, so thanks to everyone who followed. Thanks to people who heard me, you know, info dump about the lore and everything, and saw me work on the house and stuff. That was really fun. I hope you guys have a good like morning, day, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is for you. Yeah, I will. Yeah, bye, Afton Cult Leader. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I stream Monday through Saturday, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And yeah, we might be doing more construction in the house yesterday. Maybe some more. Oh, tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow we will for sure get Jimmy Milkboy out of prison, because I've left him in there for so long. So we'll talk to Jimmy Milkboy, do the fun things, and yeah. Oh wait, guys, if you wanna join the Discord, I've got a Discord server that's admittedly mostly frog memes, but it's just fun times, and we talk about stuff that happens here sometimes. So if you're interested in that, it's one of the links in my description, like my bio area. And I feel like I've been talking for too long at this point, so yeah, gonna go ahead and raid otters. I'm gonna send you guys to Marine Wildlife Rescue because I feel like sending you guys people places, but thanks for being here. I hope you have a good time. Marine mammal rescue. So yeah, go have fun with them. Watch some otters. They're very cute. And I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye guys. Bye, good luck with your day. I'll see you eventually. Bye-bye now. Bye. And raid.